That's nuts!
What?
That's nuts indeed, Sora, because we have 128 Kingdom Hearts hairstyles to go through. What's up, VOD people? We are here with bracket season, round 2 for 2025. Our very own Godvaka720 constructed a bracket of 128 Kingdom Hearts hairstyles. And I have a guest to help us get through this. Let's get him on the line. Hopefully. Getting ghosted. There he is. PJ, how are you? No, we can't hear you, PJ. We can't hear you. Well. This is all part of my plan, all according to Keikaku. The Blicket didn't work today, and neither does my co-host,
It's
apparently.
fine.
Oh!
I figured it out.
Oh.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
It's fine.
Can I get a...
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. He's back.
Everything's
All
fine.
right.
I got
Okay.
it. We're good.
Here we go. PJ, how are you?
I'm okay. I've been better.
Yeah.
But I'm good. I'm good. How are you? I'm so sorry. Everything is just...
That's all right. Yeah. Blicket's
not the
melting
vibe
down
today.
Yeah, the vibe is a little bit icky, but we're gonna bring it up right now. I just realized I need an OST to play.
Yeah. And you need to change my link to Blue Sky.
I did. I finally. So Chara Underwood messaged me about maybe 20 minutes before I started streaming and said, "Do the Blue Sky command," and it was perfect timing because I had just sat down to get ready for stream, and so I was caught at a vulnerable moment, and so I was able to do it. But I need to change yours as well. I gotta translate these Twitter links over.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the KH3 OST. You know, it's got Happy Hair Day in it as the Tangled.
Oh, that's fun.
Field theme. Or we could just play Happy Hair Day
That's
for
cute.
2 hours.
Yeah, I don't have to hear it. I don't care
true.
what you play. It's fine.
That's true. Make sure to everyone in chat hit me with the nuts if you hear a copyright song.
Oh God.
Let me make sure PJ's audio.
Surely you could have said that better.
No, I wanted to say it that way.
Okay, got it.
Actually, is the Don't Think Twice instrumental? Is that like no good?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna skip ahead to. That's Face My
I think the
Fears
instrumentals are usually okay, but I don't know.
Let's just start with Burning Ambition, because that's what we have.
Love that thing that we don't have. Oh, right, we have it. We totally have it.
All right, let's really get started here. Okay, so I'm gonna clap on 3. All right. 1.
Shut up. No, bye.
That's a joke that you're not gonna get. Your kids are gonna love it. Not the patty shake. Don't talk about that. All right, so PJ,
Lord.
we had you on for the critically acclaimed fashion bracket back
Sure
in
did.
2024, and that's like, did you know that that's one of the most viewed videos on the second channel? It's like top 15.
You know, I did not, but that bracket was the inspiration behind the podcast that we're launching for March Caprice. No sad face. We cannot tell you the day yet because the schedule for March Caprice is not public yet, and we know when it's going up, but we have been asked not to share that until it's all confirmed and public facing. So if you're contributing to March Caprice, you might be one of the reasons why we can't say anything yet because you have not gotten all your stuff in.
Yeah, so come on,
and you're taking your sweet time. So
come on, let's go.
Figure it out.
March towards you being done with your project, please. This is nonsense.
Thank you very much. But yeah, I asked to do this as an extension of that because I do think the two themes go hand in hand.
Wait, what is fashion without? Yeah, without hair. So Vaka maybe just a tad bit overzealously gave us basically any character with hair on their head. So we
Vodka?
will be
really overzealous.
Yeah, and she also hit us with the Comic Sans in the
what
the
a perfect nickname too. What a perfect handle. Because you know, I don't drink alcohol. I don't know if we've ever talked about this, Pat.
Right.
I've never been drunk in my life. I've tried it.
Wow.
I don't like the taste of alcohol.
Yeah.
And throughout my I went to a party school, and throughout my entire college career, people are always passing me drinks, being like, "You're not even gonna fucking taste that. You're not even gonna you're not gonna taste the alcohol." I could taste it every time, and none was more guilty of that than vodka. Just a little bit, and I know it's there.
Yeah.
I know it's there.
Yeah.
So
it's just like this. Like, it's very easy to tell if vodka has had her claws.
Yeah, you didn't need to tell me.
Yeah.
You didn't need to tell me. I know it's here. Is Mickey on the list? Nope, it's vodka.
Well, Mickey wouldn't be on this one, in fairness.
Mickey is nothing but hair.
Doing a fur bracket, yeah. It's all hair, no fur, so or feathers, so no Goofy, no Donald, no Mickey.
Damn.
Lorenzi, thank you for the sub there. Yeah, let's start. Vodka said don't think too hard about the quadrants here or the seating, but we have a mixture of...
Can I throw out a disclaimer?
Yep,
Can I throw out a disclaimer, though, before we get too far into it?
Sure.
Every time that we've done a bracket, and every time you've done one, I would say 3/4 of the way in, it becomes a real shouting match over why you're voting, like what the criteria are. You can do whatever you want, Pat.
Yeah.
On my end, I want to let you all know I have criteria, and I'm going to lay it out for you guys. I have rules for myself. 3 criteria. 1, personal taste factor. Do I, PJ, like this as a haircut that could be seen on a human head? Pretty basic.
Yeah.
I think that's vibes. I think that's what you guys all go for. The next 2, I think, is where there's going to be a lot of contention. There are going to be upsets here. There are going to be things that you guys don't agree with, because the other 2/3 of my criteria are more important than the first one. So, like, hear me out. Hear out my reasoning. Go with the flow. If you don't like it, honestly, I could be fussed. Half of you have crew cuts and basketball shorts. The other half have sloppy buns and high ponies. So, like, it's fine. I don't care.
Listen.
But, like, hear me out.
There's nothing wrong with a good pair of basketball shorts. I just got
Moving on to the other criteria. Other criteria. Character design factor. Does this hair work for the character aesthetic? Is it unique? Does the color work with the overall palette of the character design? Does the overall cut work with the physical features as well as the color? Is the silhouette unique? Is it identifiable? All these things simply from a character design perspective. And the third, which the second and the third go hand in hand, but they are a little different, the storytelling factor. Does this haircut and style serve a narrative or symbolic purpose in Kingdom Hearts? And this is probably going to be one of the more upsetting ones, because original characters get a leg up with this. Right. Disney characters and Final Fantasy characters all have great hair, but they are often just reused from previous, media, which is fine.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at the overall original plot, the original characters, their hair sometimes actually does matter a bit more in the story.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you got your Rapunzels. That's some Disney hair that has some relevance to the story, I suppose. And both Rapunzel hairstyles are on this list, so we'll have that clash of the titans. But yeah, I like that, PJ. I'm gonna say, so here's my criteria. Like vibes,
Sure. Right. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Cool. Cool.
All right, we have our first match here. We have now vodka included. I believe for Riku and Kyrie we have their 1, 2, and 3 versions, but for Sora it's just KH1. So this is the only time Sora appears on the bracket. This is KH1 Sora, and that is up against Waka.
I guess I don't understand why Sora only gets KH1, because his hair does change pretty dramatically. I mean, whatever.
Yeah. As a guy who loves KH1 the most, I will say that, like, I think his hair is better in 2 and 3. It's just, like, too chunky here, It's not bad. It's going to win. It's going to beat Waka. But, I mean, it's an iconic hair silhouette.
It's identifiable. It is unique. Waka is also identifiable and unique, but, like, his haircut is a junior version of what he had in 10.
Yeah.
Which it works. It's cool. It's interesting. It's a good color. It works with this palette. Sora's is a little bit more basic. It is that, like, brown color. It's not, like, a very vibrant color, but it works for the character. I like that it is evoking a crown. I like that it is evoking a star.
Yeah. So
for all of these reasons, like, Sora does get the edge. Narratively, character design-wise. In terms of, like, haircuts that I just like, I do like Waka's a little bit better.
Yeah, I think it's easier to wear.
Yeah, well, sure. I've never had hair like that, but I'll take
Me
your word for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say Sora, but
Yeah, me too.
You know, Waka does have a good design.
Yeah. All right. Advancing Sora. Next up, we have two Gull Wings. Pain versus Riku. Looks like we have their Dark Road cards. Riku with 2 Ks, Pain with an E. Interesting. So, Pain's got the, she's got the goth look, but it's not like the conventional goth hair. This is like, what we're, 10-2 is, like 2003, 4? I feel like we're in like the height of, edgy emo mania. That's not like the typical, goth hair. I'm not really sure what I would compare that to. It's giving like rocker vibes though,
It's interesting too because like Riku, I mean, these are basically just like chibified versions of both of these characters' hair from 10-2.
Yeah.
Riku had an interesting sort of thing where she has, she's got a funky hairstyle in the first 10, and then in 10-2 they're just like, we're gonna throw everything at it.
Yeah.
And I kind of love that, but at the same time, when you're just looking at the two, I think that Pains does a better job of like outlining her character and just kind of being a better, like, for me, all three are just slightly stronger for Pain than Riku.
Yeah.
But I mean, I appreciate how crazy Riku's is.
Yeah, Riku's has a lot going on there, but I do agree. Like, I think you look at this hairstyle, you know what Pain's deal is. So I'm fine with that. I can advance that. Pain equals failed Dairy Queen ice cream curl? You think so?
I can kind of see that. I can kind of see it.
Like drooping off the cup?
Yeah. When that hard shell dip don't hit the way you think it will.
Yeah. Alright, I'm fine with advancing Pain there. Next up, more Final Fantasy. We have Sephiroth versus Titus.
Ooh.
I mean, I think Titus is close to hair that I've had before. Like, that's the closest so far.
Yeah.
But
this could be you.
It could be me. In fact, it was once me. Back when I was youthful. Sephiroth.
And blonde.
I mean, and blonde. I was blonde until like I was 3 or 4.
I know.
Yeah, because you raised me.
I was there. Your father and I are very proud of the man that you've become.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know. I tend to lean towards Sephiroth here. That's kind of just an iconic video game hairstyle in general. Like, nobody really looks at Titus and goes, "What a head of hair on that guy."
Well, Titus or Titus, he's very much like, let's put Leonardo DiCaprio in a Final Fantasy and see what happens, and that's fine.
See, I was told that Titus was actually
again,
Meg
a
Ryan.
great character design.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh. Oh my god, that's who said that? Because that's really clever.
Not a great guy.
That's really good.
Unfortunately, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. But Sephiroth is more iconic. It is beautiful. It's luscious. Like, it's gorgeous, but also it's got a clean look, a clean silhouette.
Yeah.
It reminds you of angel wings. Like, it is very like sharp, angelic, evil. It's good. It's classic anime villain. It's classic Nomura. It's classic Final Fantasy. It does everything it wants to do, and Titus is also good, but yeah.
We should discuss also that Sephiroth's hair is gray, and he's like what, 29? Like, how old is he biologically?
I don't know. I don't know how old any of these
no
people
older
are.
than 35. Let's see if I can find it on the Final Fantasy wiki.
I don't think he's that much older than Cloud. So if Cloud is like what, 23, then Sephiroth is not 30 yet.
Let's see. Wow. Okay. Approximately 25 to 30 in Final Fantasy VII. 20 to 23 in Crisis Core. That's so disgusting. You're going to tell me that this man is potentially 25? Yeah. That's how I look, too.
Wait until we get to Xemnas,
Yeah, that's true.
He's 30. So
when Nomura and co are involved with assigning age to characters, we get a little messy.
This is just a picture of PJ, right? You know, I do have long and curly hair. It's nothing like this, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is the most PJ like hairstyle. We might find it later. Team Galactic Cyrus,
we
I
see a
believe.
character that looks like my hair.
I want to say he's like 27, 26. Cyrus from Pokemon, which is also crazy. Anyway, Sephiroth
I don't know
advances.
who that is.
Yeah, that's fair. We have Gullwing Yuna versus Auron, another FF10 matchup. Man, Auron's is so cool. You know, I love the salt and pepper. He's actually younger looking here than he is in 10 proper.
Yeah.
I don't really like Yuna's hair, TBH. It looks like she just got out of the shower.
I know, but here's the thing. I think that Auron's hair is really good.
Yeah.
I really like Yuna's as an extension, though, of her journey in 10.
I guess
and 10 too.
In 10 proper,
because it's crazy.
Let me look it up. You can talk while I look up Kate's.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like that her wings are her ponytail. I like that they included the wings into various aspects of their character design that aren't traditional, and I like it. And like that's part of the hair design is the wing. And it's a pixie. It's a pixie cut.
That's fair.
It's not a pixie cut, but it's funny. It's cute though. I like Yuna's better as like a haircut overall. And it tells a story, but with Auron, he's just kind of like curmudgeon.
Yeah, I will say, like, I don't think Auron's hairstyle really matches his personality. I feel like, maybe if it was like a different color, but I just feel like it's very like spiky and like rough looking, and Auron is kind of like a smooth operator. He's not like your Cloud. I mean, Cloud is not like, zany and crazy and jumping off the walls, but this hair just gives like very excited, and it evokes like lightning bolts and shit like that, where I just don't think...
With all due respect, saying that I could answer the phone at a Supercuts feels like a hate crime. That feels homophobic. I don't know.
Splash is gay, so
I don't take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't take that as a compliment. But yeah, and I mean, I don't disagree with Sylla Blossom. Like, I think that Yuna's hair works better in the context of 10-2.
Yeah.
But I still think it works better here than it does than Auron's does in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
So that's where I am with that.
No, I feel convinced by that. As I've thought about it, I've kind of talked myself into Auron's hair here not really fitting his vibe. Like, if you look at him, I think you're going to get a different impression about him than what he actually is like. Like, he's very cool, calm, and collected. I feel like this hair speaks to a more, like, zany vibe. So I'm fine.
Well, this is Nomore's version of a fade, So, like, this is as short as he'll let himself go, or at least in the early 2000s. So, yeah. Supercuts is like a big brand hair salon. It's like Walmart for haircuts.
That might have been where I got my most recent one. It was either that or Sports Clips. I used to have a barber that I loved back home, but I moved, so I had to get a new one, and it's crushing to me. But all right, we have Aerith versus the smallest Tifa render. Let me see if I can get another Tifa render. Here's Aerith. PJ, you could riff on Aerith while I find Tifa.
Sure. I like both of these characters. I like both of their hair, actually. I definitely think that Aerith in general has a more identifiable silhouette than out of context than Tifa.
Yeah, for sure.
In 2, Tifa's hair is just her Advent Children hair, which is a good cut. And it looks really good on her. But I think I associate her more with the long ponytail that she has in 7 proper.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think that's more unique than her classic Advent Children hair, which again is nice, but it's not
iconic.
It's not the higher level for me. Like, I really, really like it. Like, as a personal taste, as a haircut that people get, like, I hope that people go through the roster of Final Fantasy haircuts and say, oh, Tifa's the one I want on my head. For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think Aerith...
character design-wise, we're not talking about,
is just more iconic.
Right. I'll also say, I don't know a ton about
Yeah.
fighting, like martial arts. I know even less about women, but like, wouldn't you want your hair to be like not in the way as you're like running around punching and kicking stuff? Like, I feel like having it in a pony or having a shorter cut would be like more apt for like really, you know, punching and kicking fools. But listen, they're jumping around off buildings and defying gravity. Not a Wicked reference, but I don't think it really matters what your hair looks like. But just, you know, in terms of a character design. Yeah. So yeah, I'm fine with Aerith. I mean, it is kind of silly as like a real hairstyle, but again, we're not really judging, you know, realistic whether or not I'd want to wear that or not. So
No.
okay.
And you know, it's hard because like Aerith is kind of a dead fish in Kingdom Hearts 2 as a character.
Yeah.
But the design is still really nice. It's still really good. The palette, like her hair color works really well with the pinks and the reds that she wears. I'm more of a fan of that, and so that is why I'm pushing it through. I can't wait to start getting into haircuts that have stuff to do with the story, though. That's gonna be fun.
Well, it looks like we're mostly in the Final Fantasy quadrant here, because we have Selfie versus Yuffie. Selfies I've always thought was so silly, but I know that's like the point. It's obviously unique.
Yeah.
It's probably more unique looking than Yuffie's hairstyle. Again, which would I rather have? Maybe Yuffie's is actually the closest to a hairstyle I've had, because that's pretty much just like Bieber light.
Right, that's 8th grade for sure.
Yeah. My sister
but
had
it
the
fits
selfie
both
cut.
of them really well.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is the same problem as the last matchup. One is like a normal, cool, cute hairstyle that works for the character,
Right?
And the other is like a fucking bizarro haircut that you don't want to get.
Yeah,
but like it's cute, it's iconic, it's recognizable, it works for the character. I don't like it as much as Yuffie's hair, but I think as a piece of hair design and character design and like a Nomura character, I think that Yuffie is the one. Sorry, Selfie is the one that wins, but Yuffie is the one that I want to stick around. Yeah. So it's hard.
It is. I'm imagining Selfie without like the big swoopies coming off the sides and just like that core of hair, like from the bangs up to the top of her head, and it's really freaking me out because it kind of looks like Sora, like a baby Sora a little bit. If you like,
they might be related. You never know.
Yeah, it could be.
They probably are. Islands are small.
Yeah, it's true.
Does her hair look any different in 2? I mean, she's got a high poly model in 2, so
I will pull up the KH2 model for Selfie. It's pretty much the same. Looks a little lighter. Let's see. Here you go. KH2 Selfie. It looks a little less like like chunky. But I think that's all hair between 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's better rendered. I mean, if we wanted to go off of that, my feelings are the same. Yeah. I will say this about Yuffie though. Yuffie's hair and the way that it's styled is really consistent with the ninja look. So she gets storytelling points.
Yeah.
Which Selfie really doesn't have.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm kind of tied between the two of them for different reasons.
Because I don't really know where to go either. Again, I'd rather have the Yuffie hair. I think Selfie's is a more iconic look. Let's see. Vote on hair. As the audience does that, we can start up our next one. Squall / Leon versus Zack.
Ooh.
I think pretty immediately it's Zack for me. Zack is like the best parts of like Sora and Sephiroth put together, and it's black. It's just a cool look for him. I think Leon's is, I don't know.
I like Leon's because Leon's is self-referential in a weird way because it is designed with the conceit that you already know who this character is. Right. And the way that it has lengthened over time and that you're seeing an older version of this character, like, you know, if you don't know who he is, it's not as inspired of a look. Right. But if you do know the character, you see that he's older, it's longer, he resembles Laguna a bit more, which we're not going to get into.
Right.
So for me, I think that it has more storytelling chops. And it's already a decent looking haircut. It's already looking good with the rest of his character design. But with Zach, I also think that it's fun because if you know his story and his character and the way that his hair was originally created and how we ended up with where we are today, that's also like a fun journey that it goes on.
Right.
So I'm pretty ambivalent about it. I think that Zach has other character design factors that outshine Leon, but I don't think hair is one of them. So again, I'm kind of split.
You're talking about his fucking legs, right? Because look at these things. What the hell is happening here?
Don't worry about it.
Leon has normal legs. What is going on with Zach? They're ostensibly from like the same universe.
He's been Herculesified.
Yeah, I guess so.
Which I think it's interesting that Zach gets a Hercules makeover and none of the other Final Fantasy characters do when they go there.
That's true.
But I appreciate it. I think it's a unique touch. It is fun. It is fucked up though.
But it's like Zach isn't from Olympus, right? Like, or is he? Like,
we don't know.
Yeah, it's so weird to think about because, like, we know like Cloud shows up in Olympus, but he's not from there. What's that shows?
Yuffie won the hair bracket, by the way.
Okay, yeah, well,
the vote rather her round.
Yeah, she's gonna win.
You might have to put it to a vote again because I don't feel.
I lean Zach on this. I appreciate the story elements for both. Vote now, Zach or Leon. All right, last in this Final Fantasy quadrant here, we have Cloud versus Sid.
Oh, Cloud, easy.
Yeah.
Easy Cloud.
Yeah, Sid's is just like, I mean, it's not bad. It is very like older dad trying to stay in with the youth crowd.
Sid's is good.
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
Sid's is good, but like, if I had picked Sid, I would have been crucified. But I don't want to pick Sid for this because I think that Cloud, great character design, identifiable silhouette, tells, there is a story there in terms of the way that his hair changes across the games. Originally, his hair looks like a chocobo. I think that's really cute.
Yeah.
So like that pushes it over. I don't feel any like storytelling stuff from Sid.
From Sid.
So yeah. I think with Cloud, it's really easy.
Yeah, I mean, you got to also consider Cloud is one of the hairstyles that the characters in universe reference. Tifa's like, I'm looking for a man with the spikiest of hair, and like Sora is put to shame in that moment. I don't know how often. I think Kairi's hair gets referenced by Axel, but there might be only like 2 in-universe references to, Rapunzel. Maybe 3. 3 in-universe references to a hairstyle. Could be others. We'll probably think of them as we go through. But there you go.
In terms of asking about whether it's Advent Children Cloud or all the clouds, I think that this is a good representation of like high poly Cloud in Kingdom Hearts, but I think it doesn't matter because it's all part and parcel of the same kind of storytelling for Cloud. And I think that when you look at what he went through in terms of character design from 1 to 2, in both cases, it doesn't matter. He beats out Sid.
Yeah, I think so too. Doesn't really matter. And Leon won the last round, so Leon will advance there. What the heck? Let me try that again.
Dang.
All right. It was
that
closer.
Surprises me. I really thought that Zach would win.
I thought Zach would win too, but it was a little bit closer. I think the Yuffie selfie, it was a blowout for Yuffie. All right, we move on to our next quadrant here. We have KH2 Riku versus Hades.
Oh,
has fire hair. I feel like you hate KH2 Riku's hair, don't you?
I don't love it. I don't love it as a hairstyle.
Yeah.
But as a character design choice, it's really good.
Yeah, I agree. And again, it is 2005, 2006. This is like that year personified. Like that is just the look.
Riku's not winning this bracket, by the way. I'm just letting you know right now. People, this is some of the Riku's. I don't know. The KH2 Riku is not winning the bracket.
No.
I can already tell that's going to make people mad.
Yeah.
People really love this hair design.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it will go far.
Will
or
maybe
it won't, because I think Hades' hair is really cool and unique.
Right?
There are bonus points taken off of it because it doesn't tell any story in terms of the Kingdom Hearts overall narrative.
Sure.
But it does tell you where he's from, what he does, what his elements are.
He's got a widow's
It's just
peak.
a cool design. It's just a cool design. It's
Yeah.
really, really interesting. It's really unique. It's really iconic. And Riku is just like, it looks cool. It's not anything that Sephiroth didn't already do,
Right.
or any of the other characters that Nomura has designed with long silver hair,
Yeah.
or any other anime haven't already done. But it works for him.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it.
As Owl says, mood ring hair changes color when you're mad.
That's true.
Neat.
I think that Hades has better hair than Riku with the whole package. But I don't think anybody else will agree with me.
No, I mean I'm totally fine with, because I'm like, again, Riku's Cage 2 hair is fine. I don't hate it. But like, I think the Hades thing is a fun, creative choice. Please don't pass the guy with the McDonald's arch haircut. Listen.
What if
I
it's
don't
not
know.
hair? He's just
I'm loving
bald
it.
and he casts fire as a toupee. There are other characters in this bracket who are bald. That does not disqualify you.
That's true. Bald is a hairstyle.
And you know what? If hair grows out of your head, Hades' fire hair probably grows out of his head.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm fine with advancing Hades. I think it's kind of fun.
I don't know. Someone already left before it started because they don't like me. So I don't want more people to unlike me. It's very clear to me. So that's all I'm going to say on that. But I don't want that to grow. So like, also my own personal reputation here is
Yeah.
at stake if
No,
I
it's
say
not.
that Riku can't go on. It absolutely is.
No.
So maybe I'll just abstain
Okay,
from voting. Like,
EJ,
maybe this
I'm
is
the
my
good
protest
cop,
vote.
you're the bad cop. But the good cop is saying, let's put Hades through. They can't be mad at it
Sure.
then.
Sure.
I just think, like,
Yeah,
in the
a good
scheme
cop.
of
Those
scheme
exist.
of hairstyles ever, I think Hades beats Riku. Like, it's just more iconic, it's more fun. I think I wouldn't say it tells a story in Kingdom Hearts, but it tells a lot about Hades as a character. It helps in his sleazy, like, middle-aged car salesman design and vibe with the receding hairline. It's fun.
I abstain from voting.
All right. Then I'll just put Hades through. I'll do it. I'm fine
Why can't
with
we
it.
put it to a vote? Why can't we put
Because
this one to a
if you
vote?
abstain, then I vote, then we win.
Okay, fine. Hades goes through.
All right. Look,
Sorry.
a Riku
Sorry.
has to go through on this one. KH1 Riku versus KH3 Riku.
Ooh, I
mean,
really
this is haircut Riku, obviously.
I love the storytelling behind Kingdom Hearts 3 Riku. I
too.
love that he cut his hair because he wanted a fresh start.
Yeah.
That gives it storytelling points.
But if
That
only
puts
he
that
did
ahead for me.
anything interesting besides the Demon Tower or the Demon Tide thing.
Right.
You know?
And as a haircut itself, it's not like, I think Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku's haircut is better. I think his hair design is better. Storytelling, I like 3 better, but like, I agree. Riku's hair in 3 makes him look a little turfy. It's fine. I get it. Whatever.
I never heard that.
Like, yes, you have. It was on our fashion bracket. Yes, you have.
Oh, okay.
Riku's hair was styled by the Heartless in 3. That part's true. Him cutting it was more of a Dream Drop thing. So maybe I give the points to Dream Drop Riku. Is Dream Drop Riku in this bracket?
I do not believe Dream Drop Riku is there.
Ooh, because it looks good on him. Dream Drop Riku probably would have gone very far if he was in this bracket. We probably should have looked.
Well,
Well,
Wayne Baca.
I certainly will.
I'm fine with KH3 Riku.
It's my fault. Vodka did give us permission to edit it before, and we didn't.
But that sounded like work. So.
And also, I didn't want to get I didn't want too many opinions to form in my head before I said them out loud.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
KH1 Riku for me does go through,
Okay.
but kind of begrudgingly.
All right, I'm amenable to either. I mean, I think if KH3 Riku is the Riku representative, I think that's going to make people upset. So I'm fine with KH1 Riku. They're both perfectly fine for me. So
That's fine. That's fine.
all right.
People really love longer hair, and there's a rant coming. There's a rant coming up that I don't think You might not be able to survive. Your viewership might not be able to survive.
Oh,
I can already feel a couple of angry birds leading a cult against me as it happens. It's fine.
I mean, it's been going. The view count's been going up since we started, so like, I think we're doing okay.
No, I just got word from the White House. They're all from Ukraine, and this is an attack.
That makes sense. I see. I knew PJ had ends in the White House all along. All right, we have a princess battle. We have Jasmine versus Belle. Not really getting the full extent of the Belle style in this render, sadly, but
yeah, it's a shame. Her ball gown look is better.
Yeah,
but you know what? Maybe for characters like this, we take multiple into account. Maybe we take it all into account.
I'll pull up Belle's other render.
Yeah, although Jasmine really only has one thing going on, and Jasmine's is really good. Like Jasmine's is fun. Jasmine's kind of evokes a cobra, which I think is an interesting choice.
Yeah, kind of weird though, considering Jafar's got so much snake iconography. Like, why is Jasmine getting that as well?
You know, I'm not sure, but I really like it.
Yeah. Well, the best view I can get of Belle's like ball gown hair is her platform.
It's fine.
So
it's fine. Belle's hair is great. The long hair, the way that it's styled for the ball gown is great. Her peasant look, I actually have a lot of admiration for. I think people aren't going to be with me on this, but like, you know, we love a middle part that styles the face, right, with bangs that frame the face, but also look at the way that it curves at the temples, over the ears. Look at the blue and white pinafore.
And PJ,
Disney animators have confirmed that Belle is modeled after Julie Andrews in Sound of Music and Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. So for me, there is that soft spot, but Jasmine, I think, has the better hair.
I was also going to say, PJ, look at the material.
Look at it. You can be the judge of it, and I am.
So what do you say, Belle over Jasmine? I can go either way on this.
No, Jasmine. Jasmine wins for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Jasmine wins for sure, but again, I'm kind of sad about it.
Yeah. All right. Jasmine was seated higher.
Belle's hairstyle does look like Taylor Swift music, and you should ask Swifties who were born in the 90s who their favorite Disney princess is. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
You know that.
And I love Belle. I love Belle. Belle was a dream role I will never have, but
I think Belle is a more fun character than Jasmine, but that's probably not a hot take.
I agree. Although her voice right now isn't great. Neither of their voices are great right now, actually.
Belle?
Linda Larkin has not gone on. Yeah, they made Paige O'Hara retire, and now the new voice actor is like, and now the new voice actor is not great.
How much Belle stuff is coming out that she even needs like an official voice right now?
Think about any video game that has Disney characters in it. Belle's gonna be in it.
That's true.
Think about any theme park appearance that has like a float or a World of Color moment. So like a lot. Like the Disney actors, they do have to do things.
Do they just not recycle like movie lines for a lot of that stuff, or no? I mean, like, do they talk in Dreamlight Valley at all?
Yeah, and it's all new.
Oh wow, okay. I know I've never played.
Yeah, and Dreamlight Valley gets like 90% of the voice actors back. Catherine O'Hara hasn't been Sally for 30 years, and she came back for Dreamlight Valley.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, who is it?
John Goodman is not Sully anywhere else, but he's Sully in Dreamlight Valley. Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear in Dreamlight Valley. Ironically, though, the Frozen cast aren't their original voice actors, which is crazy.
Because they do get them for KH3.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's Pat Carroll's last role. That's true. That was her last role as Ursula.
Why I guess Disney Dreamlight Valley just shells out more for voice actor money? Like, is that the...
I don't know, because like it can't be that much. They're probably only in the booth for like an hour or two.
You would think, yeah.
I don't know.
We are moving on to an organization matchup here. We have Xigbar versus Luxord. Well, they're very different.
Ooh, we're starting now. We're getting into it.
All right, get into it, PJ. Because
I
like both. I think I'll just say before PJ taints my mind on this, I favor Xigbar here. I feel like that it fits his character more than Luxord's does. Not that Luxord's doesn't.
Sure.
I just feel like Xigbar's communicates more about what his vibe is better. But you can give your take.
It's difficult for me because I'll just say this. Luxord is definitely like a guy that I would stare at for too long and then be like, oh my god, oops.
Oops.
His hair looks great. His hair looks. I think he's so hot, and his hair is so nice.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really do anything for the character design. Like,
Right.
there's nothing about it that says pirate. There's nothing about it that says gambler. There's nothing about it that says chauffeur. So, like, you know, it's fine. And you look at Xigbar, and it's like, oh, this is a unique look. Like, no one else is rocking the long pony like that.
Long pony,
the gray pieces are good. And you know what? I don't know if this is intentional or not. I don't know, but I really like that the stripes in his hair mirror Chirithy.
The stripes in his hair mirror Chirithy. I have never heard that. What a surprise. Straight Guy doesn't notice details. More at 7. Let me pull up Chirithy's model. Let's see. Yeah, I could kind of see it. Zoom out a bit.
Chat's freaking out.
They're freaking out. They're freaking out, dude.
Yep.
Well,
look at it.
Do you think it was... I mean, okay, here's the thing. Do you think when they were designing Chirithy, they were like, okay, well, Lushu is Xigbar, and there's some...
I think that when they created Lushu, I think that when they created the Foretellers, they knew that Lushu was going to be Xigbar.
Right. But do you think they consciously made this design choice with Chirithy? Like to...
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'd love to find out. I can't wait to find out. I don't know if it's intentional, but it's a fun parallel.
It's fun. I don't know if, like, okay, Lushu existed in the same time that Chirithys were invented or, you know, created by...
And we don't know what Lushu looks like, to be fair.
We don't know what Lushu looks like, and, like, you know, they're
No
just
idea.
two guys that existed, or two entities that existed in the same time. Like there's not really any connective tissue yet between... I mean, it's more so the Master with Chirithys than Lushu is connected to them, so...
Yeah, and maybe it is a coincidence.
Yeah,
maybe it is a coincidence,
but it's still fun.
But here's the fun thing about coincidences. When you're a writer and you're doing a long form story and you know you make something up, a coincidence kind of forms, and you have the choice of whether or not you retroactively add that to the canon.
Right.
And if that is the case here, it'll be fun.
Yeah,
if that's the case here, then it'll be fun. And if not, then you know it's still kind of cool to think about. So, can I be honest? And this is not a dig to the person who said that in chat. I kind of hate the whole like that can't be intentional because they didn't think about it at the time thing. You know, people are like, well, they can't be Ventus because Nomura hadn't invented Ventus yet. Yeah, well, we currently live in a world where like these characters exist, so it's possible now that these things can be retroactively made this kind of canon or be about this or be about that. Right. And sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes I hate it. But we have to stop acting like that doesn't happen.
It does. It certainly happens. Like we were just saying, like sometimes you're writing something or you're creating a universe and you have like a coincidence falls into your lap and there's, you know, enough plausible deniability that you can retroactively work it into being something that is connected to older stuff. So I will
say that Xigbar's long hair is better than Braig's short hair. I like this better than Braig. For sure.
I think Braig is on the bracket, so actually I won't pull him up, but I will...
Oh!
Wait, actually, maybe let me see Braig.
Spoilers ahead.
Braig is here, so he's way later, but...
Hate it.
Get to him. Hate it!
Whoever he's against, they're gonna win.
So we're advancing Xigbar? Because that's where I was leaning.
We sure are. We sure are.
Sorry, Luke's. It was a Luke that he was serving. Flats Panley and Winklerat, thank you for the follow. Alright, Zaldin versus Wendy. Well, it's Zaldin, right?
An explanation as to why Roxas looks like Vin.
Yeah,
Zaldin, okay, look, here's the thing. Love a pale person in dreads.
Do you?
No.
I was gonna say that's very un-PJ of a thing to say.
I cannot believe that Tetsuya Nomura went, beefy guy, pale as hell, mutton chops, and
dreads.
Let's do this.
Well, like, okay, yeah, a little weird, but Wendy's is just like a girl's hair, right?
I think Wendy's is very cute.
It's
just the way that the curls are, just the way that it sits on her head, just the way that there's the bow implemented. Like they could have done whatever. They could have just made her have long hair. They could have just given her a pixie cut.
That's
But they made like an intentional little look.
Yeah, and I will also say, not because I don't want to, be inconsistent here. Zoltan has these floating lances that are very, very sharp, floating near his very long and flowing and separated hair pieces. To harken back to the Tifa thing, probably a bit working against the design there. Like, it doesn't really make sense that a guy with that kind of hair would fight like this.
If we all want to just pretend that he has a drop of melanin in his skin, I'm not mad about it.
Right.
And I also know that Japanese character designs, Japanese artists in anime tend to have a different relationship with race than we do in America.
Right.
And the way that the characters are portrayed, inherently they're all Japanese, regardless of the color of their skin or their eyes. And those dynamics, there is racism in Japan, of course, but it's not the same cultural sort of thing.
Right.
So having said that, Zigbar's hair, the most that I can say for it is that it's unique, it is ballsy, it is ridiculous, which are things that I love, even though I hate it.
Yeah.
And I think that it's kind of neat that the locks are twisted and they kind of look like little tornadoes. But
yeah, that is fun.
But the organization, it's really hard because the only thing that you can really judge them by are their facial features and their hair.
Right.
So their hair does a lot of the heavy lifting in their
That's
character
true, yeah.
because they all have the same robe. So having said that, yes, of course, I think that it's Zaldin, but I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, I'll also say to go back to the point of it serving his character design. I think when a character has the element of wind as their gimmick, you need to have some sort of long flowing. You need to have it so that it is accentuated by the wind. If he had Luxord's haircut, I don't really think it serves him as well when you have this character that's floating around and having the wind whip through his hair.
Yeah, and his indigo eyes are really neat. I think I called him Zigbar earlier by accident.
Okay.
But I like all of that, and I think that he works really well in Beast's castle. But now we're just talking about characters.
Yeah.
I like the hair. I like the hair. I hate the hair. The hair wins.
Listen, it makes you feel something. That's important. So it needs
to.
No,
but we kind of have to include eye. We're not including eyes as a factor. I am including the way that hair color and style work with physical features, including face shape and eyes. So.
It's Meg, right? Oh, sorry, I'm looking at Ariel versus Meg. Look at Meg's fucking hair, dude. That's so cool.
Oh, but Ariel is queen of the side bang.
Oh, whatever.
Swoopies. No, Ariel's hair is really important in animation. It's really important to the character design.
I know.
Meg's hair Meg has a very strong and prominent silhouette, but so does Ariel. They're from the same Disney DNA.
No, I know, but if it's a silhouette off, if it's a contest, I'm not gonna know inherently if this is who's that Pokemon style. I don't know that this is Ariel immediately. I mean, I would because it's this KH1 render and I'm a dork. But this is an iconic side profile. I mean, I am. No, I don't think it's even in the same realm.
We need to stop looking at the renders and having that be the only thing. First of all.
Well, that's what Vodka linked. I mean, I could pull up another Ariel render. Here's her KH2 render.
I love Meg. I love her hair. I think it's great. I think that they're pretty much on equal footing, if I'm being honest. I'd rather put it to a vote.
No shot that the girl with no feet is on equal footing with Megara of the town near Thebes.
All right. Meg has weak ankles.
She has weak ankles? That has nothing. We're not doing an ankle bracket.
See, but you just made the leg joke, so I responded in kind.
Okay.
See, you did a bit, and so I furthered the bit.
Yeah,
this is comedy.
No, I did not yes and you. I said, huh?
Right. Okay, cool. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'd rather put it to a poll.
We can put it to a poll, but there's just no shot.
I know that they're going to vote for Meg. I know that they're all going to vote for Meg, and that's fine. This is the Great Lesbian Awakening. I get it. Yeah. Have fun when Dua Lipa plays her in the live-action remake. I hope you all cry in your pillow about it.
Is that confirmed?
It's gonna be fine.
Dua Lipa is Meg?
Give it a week. Give it a week.
Oh boy. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying Ariel has bad hair or that's not iconic. I just think, again, if we are to who's that Pokemonify both of these characters right now, where it's just a black sort of outline against white backgrounds, it's Meg. Let's see. Well, it's a blowout.
Wow.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize to me. I'm fine with Meg winning. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, for me, it was not clear cut.
All right. All right, moving on. We have more Disney ladies here. Mulan versus Elizabeth Swan. Hoist the colors! It's Mulan, right?
Listen!
Listen!
I don't know. I think Mulan definitely gets the storytelling factor.
Yeah.
So that's a big part of it. Like what her relationship with her hair, what that does is huge.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess for Elizabeth, she really doesn't have that kind of narrative. Because if we're just talking about style, they both win. Like they're both they both look great.
Yeah, they look
They're
good.
both really cool. I will say that like maybe Elizabeth gets a little bit more points because her hair always looks fantastically rendered, and given the way that it's realistic. Like
yeah, but that's worldism, PJ. That's worldism because we don't have the luxury of KH2 having live action 2020 Mulan.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the one errant piece of hair in Mulan's forehead area? What do you call that?
I think it's cute.
Yeah, it's fun.
The little wispy. Wispy. That's a very 90s thing. Belle has one too. It's just like, oh, I have to brush my hair out of my face. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But only when she's a girl,
Right.
But I love it. I think because of the narrative context, Mulan goes further.
I agree. Elizabeth, I've never really seen Mulan's hair IRL. Like, I'm sure I've seen something close to it. But, like, I see, you go to the grocery store, you're going to see, like, 7 ladies that have Elizabeth Swan hair. Who cares? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a lot. All right, Mulan. Demix versus Jack Sparrow, 2 men of the water.
I really don't want to vote over Johnny Depp. Can I be honest right now?
Yeah. Everyone wants Demix anyway. No. That's what I want.
No, it's Demix anyway. Who cares? It would have been Demix regardless.
It doesn't matter because
an easy boot.
Yeah, easy. Demix. Again, we're going back to like this 80s sort of mullety rocker design. Fits his vibe of being a musician. Clearly an intentional choice. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Demix is not the only mullet on this bracket. We'll get to it.
Yeah,
we'll get to it. But
we got some man mullets, some lady mullets.
Yeah, for sure. When Demix was first revealed, I want you all to know, 20 years ago, the initial reports had his name spelled with an I, even, and we only knew him for his mullet. And I remember, like, my signature on the forums was like, I think I might be the first Demix fanboy.
Yeah.
since then, I've heard him open his mouth, and I've changed my tone on that a little bit.
It's like, he reminds me a lot of Pat. I don't like him anymore.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Huh.
That's funny though. I never thought about Demix with an I. Like you get the word mix, and you think of like mixing in music. I wonder if that was
old translations, old fan stuff. Like that was a different world.
Yeah,
we're gonna get into it someday.
Yeah, we'll have it on season 2. Kyrie KH1 versus Kyrie's grandma.
Oh, Kyrie's grandma's really cute. I love how Japanesey Kyrie's grandma's hair is. Like it's very much like. I clean a medieval castle, but also exactly. Yeah. And it's so cute. But of course, Kyrie Kingdom Hearts 1 wins.
Yeah, I mean this is one of the hairstyles of Kingdom Hearts, like
of all time,
more than any of all time, of all of human history of hair. I think of the OG 3, like SRK, I think Kyrie probably has the best hair. Once we get into 2 and 3, I'm not as sure. I'll have to see them to really cast judgment there, but for now, KH1 Kyrie defeats her grandma. Speaking of pixie cuts, we have Tinkerbell versus Alice.
Oh no!
Now here's the thing: do we count? They both have hair accessories. That factors in, right?
Well, I think it should.
Yeah.
And I talked about this in the fashion bracket, but Alice's ribbon is supposed to be rabbit ears.
Right, and that's very fun.
And that's very fun.
That blew my mind a year ago. So
very cute. I think Alice is just a fun style, but I really like the sloppy bun of Tink.
Yeah,
that's also very cute. I like them both equally.
Yeah, I would err towards Tinkerbell, but I do love the rabbit ear thing for Alice. I guess Tink's thread here, what is that even supposed to be? It probably doesn't represent anything in the way that Alice's does.
No, just, you know, a little string that she uses as a full-ass scrunchie, which is cute.
Yeah.
I think people are saying, I was going to put it to a vote, but everybody's like, Tink, Tink, Tink.
Yeah. All right. We can go
but some
by...
people are saying Alice. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe we vote.
All right.
Maybe we vote.
Do a poll. I lean towards Tink on that. Again, I think a more iconic
you know what?
silhouette.
That's a very good observation, Ace.
Tink's
ribbon does kind of look like wings. Like,
that's true, yeah.
The way that the knot is.
Yeah, I could see that. All right, we'll let them
Tink's
vote on Tink versus Alice.
But this is not the only Tink render. Tink's Birth by Sleep render is miles better than this.
Let me pull that up.
So, you know, don't judge as harshly.
I always forget Tinkerbell's 2 words.
Is this really happening? Is what really? Are we voting? Yeah, in some places, places, this is still a democracy.
Yeah. We have more of a side profile here. It's very close.
Yeah, but it's cute. It's cute though. Look at it.
Yeah, it's cute.
Look how much better. The Birth by Sleep renders, especially for the Disney characters, don't get enough love.
They're pretty good. They're pretty solid overall. Well, Tink has pulled ahead by about 6 votes now.
It's because we swapped the render.
You think so? A late game render push. This is the recoded Alice render, so that's the most recent Alice render we have.
Yes, that's the most recent one. So, which is also very cute.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm sure it looks better than her dusty KH1 one. Let me see what that looks like.
We don't have to talk about that. No, don't do that.
I'm pulling it up anyway.
Oh no. I think it's always fun to look at Alice's feet because they're like nothing. They're like 2 pixels. It's so fun.
Yeah. Here is KH1 Alice.
Ugh.
What's that hand gesture mean? I feel like she's hiding something behind her back.
You know, I'm not a white supremacist, so I don't know.
No. She's throwing up the 4 fingies. Does that mean something? She's stoned?
I don't know.
It looks like Tink is going to take the win there.
Tink can take it, but, you know. Sorry to this girl.
I don't know her. I'm going to skip You've Got a Friend in Me because that one has got me in trouble.
No.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it's copyrighted.
You've Got a Friend in
Me,
PJ. PJ. PJ.
I knew it was coming. I knew it.
Now. All right, Toy Box Jam is on. We have Elsa versus Jane. Wow.
Ooh.
Yikes. Yikes. Just seeing the graphical fidelity here.
I think it's Jane. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
But here's the thing, PJ, is that at least Jane's hair doesn't clip through her fucking body.
Hey, guess what? Elvis doesn't in Kingdom Hearts either.
I know. I knew you were gonna hit me back with that.
In the character design bracket, we did talk a little bit about how the Disney princesses are really interesting because they always tend to be a mix of like historical accuracy meets anachronisms. And there's no more prominent part of that than in the hair of the character design.
And with Elsa, you could see her wearing a big dumb hat, having her Starbucks, her big Stanley.
I don't know if this was the case where you were, but because you're from Pennsylvania, I'm going to guess it was the same as it was in Ohio, but everybody had that braid in 2010.
Yeah.
Everybody had that braid.
Yep.
And it's a good look. It's a fun look. It's pretty. It's cool. It's a little basic, but it's nice.
I just keep looking at Jane. It's so funny. It's like from a different universe.
Poor Jane.
Close.
And they can't do anything about it. They can't update that render.
Nope.
They can't.
That is the best and newest Jane render we will ever get out of Kingdom Hearts, and probably Disney, to be honest. Actually, no. They've done more recent video game stuff with Jane.
Tarzan is in public domain.
Yeah.
And so is Jane. However, the term Tarzan and the characters are still trademarked, and they will be forever.
Yeah.
And the Edgar Rice Burroughs estate is particularly possessive.
Yeah.
So Disney could probably win if they went to court over it, but they're probably like, who cares?
Yeah.
I
just want to highlight Lorenzi in chat saying Jane looks like she clogged the toilet by accident. That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Elsa looks like she did it on purpose. She's like, yeah. And what are you gonna do about it? Alright, let's move on.
I have an ice turd right here in my hand, and I'm going to throw it right at you. Say something.
Don't talk shit, bitch. Alright. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We have Rapunzel.
No.
Rapunzel blonde.
No.
What render is this? Fuck. Why'd you pick this?
Hey.
This means you had to go out of your way to grab this.
Yeah, this is both sides of an acid trip.
This means you went to the Rapunzel. This is such a 1-2 punch. I haven't laughed this hard on stream in fucking years. Okay.
This is Rapunzel before she takes acid. This is after she takes acid and she looked into a mirror.
Let's get the real Rapunzel render on screen.
Horrible.
I mean, okay,
look,
in fairness, this is the cute thing with the braids and the flowers. We'd only get that when she's at the festival. But let's
Rapunzel
play...
blonde wins.
Yeah, we don't even need to look at... Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's not even close to me.
Oh, look at how nice. Look at that. You know, I've hated what they did to her since the movie came out.
Right. I haven't seen any Tangled
sad.
Extra stuff, so tell me.
Well, it's just her hair. Like, it's just her hair. Like, I've hated this since the movie came out. The brown hair. I've hated it. I've hated how choppy it is. I've hated how it was like, oh my god, this is our sub in second grade who tries a little too hard to be cool.
Yeah.
Like, this is like, what is that?
Sits on the chair backwards.
Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so much. It doesn't work with the rest of her design, and like that's the point. And I get that it's a very freeing moment for her.
It's a piece of storytelling
or whatever. It is a good piece of storytelling, and so that technically gives it an edge. But the rest of the hair is also storytelling, so whatever. Her blonde hair does come back, just a trail like it does in the show. Her hair grows back, and then at the very end of the show, spoilers. Yeah, she ends up in a big epic battle. And she cuts her own damn hair again. And I'll be damned if it doesn't turn into the exact same fucking cut. Which they had to do, because at that point they had already released the short where she and Eugene get married. And the series takes place between the movie and the short. So they had to put her back in that hair. And I get it. I hate it.
Yeah, they should release a long instead where her hair is long. You know what I'm saying?
Just horrible. Just horrible.
The hair or my dumb joke? Yeah.
Both. I'm not even listening to you right now. I can't hear you over that render.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, people are like, hey, the short hair is storytelling. As Peter said, so is the long hair, right? So we're on two sides of the storytelling coin. Might as well pick the hair that looks better. Both. Right.
Both the storytelling coins are prominent. They both score 10s.
Yeah.
We've moved on from that. Now I get to talk about vibes and design. Because the storytelling, they're both maxed out. Now we get to talk about vibes and design.
There you go.
And I hate the short hair.
Yeah.
But the blonde hair was going to win anyway. Even if I didn't feel this impassionate about how much I hate that brown bob.
Yeah.
The blonde hair, it's just, it's
PJ
iconic.
is Mother Gothel.
kind of.
Peter's Father Gothel. We never found out what happened to Father Gothel.
Ugh.
All right. KH2 Kyrie versus Korra.
Ooh, I've been waiting.
Uh-oh, okay.
I have been waiting for this.
Should I just go take my bathroom break right now?
You probably should. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
I hate Kingdom Hearts 2 Kyrie. I hate her hair. I've always hated... Like, it looks good in illustrations. It looks good in the fully rendered stuff. It looks horrible in cutscenes. It sits awkwardly on her head. It gives her a cone head. She looks like she was sat down as a baby. I hate Kingdom Hearts 2 Kyrie. I hate that hair. Korra's hair is unique. It's asymmetrical. It looks cool for her character design.
Yeah.
I can't say that about Kyrie. Kyrie's hair just got a little longer. And it doesn't look cool.
But PJ, what about how Utada, their hair is always the same as Kyrie's hair?
That's interesting. That's cool. It sucks that Utada had hair that wasn't as great as her bob.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about it. And I don't think long hair suits Kyrie. I don't think it really suits her design. Every time people are like, I miss long hair Kyrie, I'm like, I don't think it suits her. I don't think it fits any of her, like, I'm just not a fan.
No,
I don't
agree.
think she'll have long hair in Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm sorry. I just don't.
You gotta look at what Utada's doing.
I'm so sick of, like, when people do Kingdom Hearts 4 designs, which they always look good, they give her long hair. It hasn't been a year. since the last time we saw her, and she still had the bob. It doesn't make any sense. But aside from that, when you give Kyrie long hair, you know what you turn her into? Do you know? You show me a long-haired Kyrie, I will show you a palette swap of Tifa. That's what's happening. It's not... what is it? It's
I don't
not,
think he's spreading misinformation. I think this is just PJ's take. I wouldn't say it's misinformation. Yeah, I mean, I agree with the take that, like, you know, because Kyrie comes in KH1, she's kind of got, like, the tomboy vibe. She's got the shorter hair. I mean, she loses a bit of that vibe and that energy as the series goes on. She's not as, like, you know, jokey and
I was so happy when she got that bob in 3. I was really, I don't think the bob is super well executed, and I think in game it looks kind of funky. But when she cut her hair again in 3, I was so glad. People are like, she looks younger. I'm like, she looks her age. She looks weird in Kingdom Hearts 2. Her proportions are off. Her hair is weird. She's oddly rendered. Where are her internal organs in that rib cage? Just what is happening? In Kingdom Hearts 3, she looks like a person. She looks like the character that I loved in Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 2, Kyrie's design, it doesn't do anything for me from tip to toe, and a big part of that is the hair. Also, the color. What is happening with Kyrie's hair color? She has prominent red hair in all the illustrations. In the first game, she's got kind of like a reddish, maroonish color. In 2, all bets are off.
Yeah.
Sunny and I got into that epic fight 4 years ago over whether or not Kyrie has brown hair. Spoilers, she doesn't. She never did. And then Nomura was like, you know what? She actually is a redhead. And now she's a redhead everywhere, and a redhead forever, and a redhead to say. But what is happening in 2?
Yeah.
What is happening in 2? What is happening to the characters' designs in 2? Sora is blonde. Kyrie has this dark hair that sits weird on her head.
The Sora thing is good, though, because of Roxas. Because he's got the layered hair because of Roxas being in him.
Horseshit. Roxas was in him all throughout. Roxas was in him in 3, and his hair's back to being brown.
It's darker now, PJ, because he had a brush with Xehanort in Dream Drop Distance, so he's got some more darkness in him now.
And why wasn't his hair fucking light in Dream Drop Distance when he had Ven and Roxas' hearts inside him?
He was in a dream world, and they just wanted to recycle the KH1 look again.
Why wasn't his hair... I can't deal with you right now, and I'm not going to.
You should have done that whole bit as your 1 minute in No Sad Face KH2 episode.
Because the thing I complained about in Kingdom Hearts 2 in the episode is I hate more than Kyrie's hair.
Yeah, I actually don't remember, so I won't even spoil it.
This was a close second.
So are you saying you're advancing Korra?
I am kicking Korra through the door like she owes me rent. I am... Yeah, and I don't like Tron Legacy. I think these muted palettes are kind of boring.
Yeah.
But I think it's a better piece of character design.
I'm fine with it. I have no strong feelings on Kyrie hair here, so... I mean, I agree with what you're saying. I never thought about it that deeply until now, but you're not wrong. So... sorry, chat.
This is where I knew. This is where I knew that chat and I were going to have a falling out.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's okay, you know.
It's all right. It's okay.
I promise you, whoever wins will be one that we can be like, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, we'll pick the people's champion. All right, we have Anna versus Esmeralda.
Oh, Esmeralda, for sure.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, Anna's is, it's got the Elsa vibe.
Anna's does have storytelling.
Yeah,
Anna does have storytelling. That is good. But other than that, I think stylistically, and as character design, Esmeralda's pushes hers ahead.
Yeah.
So
all right, I'm down with it.
We love a Romani woman. We love thick hair. God,
look at Honey Lemon. This is just from Big Hero 6. These are both. Because they're wearing their helmets in KH3 at all times, so you don't get to see.
Oh man, I have known so many Honey Lemons.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. I love Honey Lemon, but just I don't know, get regular girlfriend in here, have her put her hair down. That's what's happening.
Not incorrect. That would be just about her vibe, a little bit darker, but yeah. Yep. Gogo's got the purple streaks, very, again, 2010s.
We don't even have to get into it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we gotta move. We don't have to make a meal out of all of them.
We gotta go.
All right. KH3 Kyrie already versus the Blue Fairy.
Oh, God. I will say this. I don't like the way that Kyrie's bob is styled in her endgame model. Her bangs are weird. We all know that her bangs are weird.
Weird bangs.
We all know. We get it. We got
See
it.
if I can pull
The
it
rest of the cut, I'm cool with. And her hair in illustrations, and her hair in the pre-rendered cutscenes, the full motion video, visual works, computer generated cutscenes. It looks good there. Kingdom Hearts 3 Kairi hair is really hit or miss because of that. Like, in game, in those instances, it does not do what it wants to do. But here's what pushes it. Kairi canonically has storytelling reasons for having the hair that she has in 3. We know because of the short stories that Kairi saw what Riku did when he cut his hair and how that was symbolic for him starting over, and she wanted a fresh start, so she cut her hair like Riku did. And I think, it's a little reductive, but...
And do you think Sora overheard or, like, found out about that, and he was like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. I like my hair. You guys do that, I guess, but you know how long it takes to style this? I'm not doing that.
I don't think Sora thinks about it. I think he just kind of zhuzhes it, and it is what it is. Although I will say, I don't know if this is intentional. This is a side rant. If you look at Sora's outfits, there is like a slight kind of progression in silhouette where whatever outfit he has kind of looks like what Riku was wearing in the game before. So like Sora's Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit is similar in silhouette to Riku's in 1.
Okay.
And his outfit in 3 is similar in silhouette to parts of what he wore in 2. Like the padding things on his pants are very similar to what Riku had, even though Riku's pants were longer. And his outfit gets darker as Riku's get darker. So I don't know if that's intentional, but there's something. Anyway, regardless, Kairi's hair execution is not great, but there are more points. Blue Fairy's hair is cool. It is, it's one of those anachronistic cuts that I was talking about. It's 40s. A 40s design. It's beautiful, but it's also kind of basic. She's literally wearing a headband, you guys. So like, I agree that KH3 Kairi is not the best, but I do think that we have to put her through over the Blue Fairy.
I also think Blue Fairy just walked in and realized that someone clogged her toilet, and she's like, "What?"
No. In this render, she's asking, "Come on, who did it?
Who did it? Come on, can someone just say?"
I know when you're lying.
I know. I'll be able to tell.
And as they lie, the turd gets bigger.
Yeah. All right.
I don't. Why is this a bit on the episode that I'm on?
Yeah. Why is there so much potty humor? All right. We have Axel. Axel versus BBS Lee.
Oh, this is rude. I like BBS Lee because it's a little version of Axel.
Yeah.
But that's it.
It only works because, you already know what Axel looks like.
Yeah, it's Axel. He's fire. A slight reimagining of Reno.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we weren't supposed to talk about that.
What?
Reno. We're not supposed to say that anymore.
Talk about Reno.
But intentionally, Nomura was like, I did kind of give him Reno's design to see what a character would look like in a different context.
Right.
But it's still unique, and I like the little hedgehog. I like him a lot.
Yeah. So Axel over Lee then.
Yeah, but Lee gets points for being a little Axel, but
yeah,
it's
cute.
So
it's fun. Yeah. All right, we have for some reason KH2 Hainer versus KH3 Pence. I'm gonna get KH3 Hainer.
Wait, what? Why did we? Wait, are Hainer, Pence, and Olette, are there KH2 versions versus their 3 versions?
Are
they? Is it just in?
No, it just says this is the only time they're going to show up. Hainer, Pencilette. There's no
Okay, I was going to say they're literally just palette swaps.
Right.
Can I say this? Can I be vulnerable?
Yeah, be vulnerable.
I think Hainer, Pencilette have some of the best characterization, bar none, in the series.
Okay.
Especially for secondary characters. Yep. They're fully rounded. They've got great, unique character designs. They have a fun plot. They get involved in the story at interesting moments that make sense for their characters. Like, we don't spend a lot of time with Hainer and Pence and Olette over the course of the series, but, like, them. Like, everybody here, like, there's no way of knowing this without really, like, thinking about it, but we can all agree, right? Like, Pence comes from money, right?
Yeah. Well, look at his fashion sense.
Hainer doesn't.
That's designer.
Right? Like, And you know, Pence is a computer nerd. Olette is the honor student who pushes them along, and she loves shopping. Hayner is like rough and tumble.
Yeah.
Like he's got that Justin Timberlake ramen hair.
He goes mudding.
Right. Pence looks a little bit like a gay soccer mom, but we don't hate her for it. In fact, if I had a Band-Aid around my hairline, my hair would look like Pence's.
Right.
You and I have often joked that if we ever did a cosplay, we would go as Hayner and Pence, and we would get regular girlfriend in to do Olette.
Yeah.
But you know, I really love both of them for different reasons. Like, you know, I think it's kind of rude that the fat one gets to be the computer nerd, but whatever. Hayner, in another world, Hayner's name would be Hunter, and he would drink Mountain Dew Code Red and love NASCAR. We know these things.
Yeah, for sure.
So they're both very strong to me. So I'm fine with putting it up to a vote because I think both of them are equally good.
I like both of them too. I don't have any strong feelings on advancing one or the other. I think Pence is probably a more unique sort of vibe for KH. I feel like the headband sort of creating this fountain of hair at the top is not something you get a lot. Hayner,
I'm reading the comments. Thank you,
not ununique, but you know, it is very, like you said, JT, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC sort of vibes.
Yeah. And they all ride or die.
Yeah.
And you know what? I love that they got included in 3's ending. I like that they were a major part of that, even though like they're not. Like I loved that.
Why not? Invite the whole gang, the whole squad.
Yeah. I loved it.
This will ruin the tour. This is unprecedented.
The world tour on the gummy ship.
Yeah, the world tour, Melmem. Let's see. Oh, Pence crushed.
You know what?
91%. All right, let's do it.
Were you around when Pence got really popular in the Union Cross days?
No, I mean, the Union Cross days are foggy for me on purpose, but...
Right. Pence got really popular.
Is it because of his medal, or...?
I think it's because of his medal, yeah.
Wow.
Like, people... Like, he was a meme, and the Japanese people just fucking loved him.
Yeah.
They made that a whole thing. I remember at the Dandelion event, like, the developers were joking about just the Pence of it all.
Yeah. You think I would be a Pence guy. I'm from Pennsylvania. But I got nothing.
No, I wouldn't think that at all.
You're talking about Pence from Kingdom Hearts and not Mike Pence, right? All right, we're hanging in there with this next round here. We have Olette versus, that was a January 6th joke, versus Rai.
Rai is a guy that I would go out with and grab a hold of those sideburns and hair if someone who was age appropriate had that hair. And I'm assuming that Rai is in his 20s. That's what I'm assuming.
In Kingdom Hearts, he's probably not. In Final Fantasy VIII, he probably is, right?
In Final Fantasy, he's like 20.
Yeah.
I think 19 or 20. Still too young for me, but like the hair, I like the hair.
Right.
He's dumb as a box of rocks, but I like the hair. Having said that, Olette just has a better character design.
No, yeah, I agree.
She's just more fun. She's like if Selfie became really self-aware.
Yeah, selfie-aware.
Like, I could tone this down, and I could do more schoolwork for everybody and become better love.
Yeah. And stop hitting people with jump ropes like a psycho. Yeah.
Like, you know what? Trans women are women. You know, like that kind of.
Is that confirmed on Olette, or are you saying that? Are you saying that Olette is saying that, like she's pushing the hashtag?
Saying, well, I am confirming that, and I'm saying that Olette has come to that conclusion.
Gotcha.
Yeah. She's like, you know what? I don't mind sharing a bathroom. I don't care. Like. You know,
guess what your bathroom at home is, okay? All right.
Clogged up, that's what it is.
That's what it is. Hi, it's me. I clogged it. All right, that's enough. Shion versus Wasabi.
Whatever.
Isn't Wasabi's whatever? Is Wasabi's hair not out in his KH render? Yeah, it is. So let's get the KH render. Because let's get that.
Look, we love a black guy with locks. Like, good for him.
Oh, wait, I have 2 Wasabis up now. Too much wasabi. Too spicy. Here we go. Yeah. Shion is, a take on the Kairi style, obviously.
Sure is. Shion is if Sora and Kairi had a unified hairstyle.
Right.
Except Kanamaki was like, but what if she looked like me? So that's what happened, and I hate saying that, but it is true. Go read interviews. She looks the way she does because Kanamaki wanted the character to look like her.
And that's fun. I honestly respect it a ton. Why not?
Whatever. I love the bob. It's cute. There are story reasons for the way that she looks.
Yeah.
I hate to do that to a black man.
Especially because there's like 2 in Kingdom Hearts.
I know. I know.
Honestly, is there another one actually? I guess the guy Vidar, he's black.
I'm not here to say who is and isn't black.
That's fair.
That's not my job. That's not my job.
Well, we know Wasabi is, right? Wasabi's from a Disney movie where...
The only thing that we know is that he's no ginger.
That's right. That's right, no ginger. He's no ginger. Which they don't actually... I don't think that's ever... That's like from his source material, right? They never say no ginger in Big Hero 6 proper, do they?
I don't know. I don't remember what they say. All I remember is that Wasabi goes, that's not my real name. And then...
Yeah, Wasabi no ginger is the name of his official Wikipedia page. Anyway, yeah, Xion, that's fine.
That's true. Xehanort, Ansem, they're also people of color.
Roxas? What the fuck is this? Do you see this? Why this render?
I think...
Is she fucking vodka, with us?
Yeah,
she certainly does got vodka. Let me pull up another one.
Vodka exists.
Why did she do this
solely to mess with me?
Because like if she went to KH Wiki, she could have just pulled the KH3 Roxas render, but she made the choice to click extra times to go into the gallery and pull out that fuck ass render. There's real Roxas versus Hero. What do you want to say? I clogged the toilet. It happens.
No, Roxas came out at 2 a.m. and someone else had. He's like, I really had to go.
Yeah.
So like, what? Like, I'm too hungover for this.
Yeah.
Roxas wins.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to belay this. Like,
let's not
Hero's
belabor
a great
the point.
Design.
Sure.
I love Hero. Roxas has a very unique hairstyle. It's like a weird, twisty, and a different kind of look. I don't even know how to define it.
Yeah.
But it's cool, and I really enjoy it. And
I think Hero's like if L from Death Note had like parents growing up, and like was not sent on the track that he went down. He gives me L vibes.
But Hero does not have parents.
That is a great point. I forgot about that. I guess he has his aunt. L just had the people at the orphanage. All right, Roxas moves on. Cypher versus Fu. I was spitting.
Ooh.
Well, Cypher's fucking hat on.
You can't see Cypher's.
I think that's an auto Fu then.
Yeah, because Cypher's wearing that. He's wearing the hat.
Oh yeah.
I can't say.
But why not?
I don't know. He's got that fucking Eminem beanie on. So I don't know.
And the kanji for ore, which means it's like a rude way to say you, I think. Yeah. Something like that. It's like a rude pronoun.
Roughly, it's fuckboy.
Yeah,
so
giving fuckboy energy.
Yeah, I mean, without the beanie, in Final Fantasy VIII, his hair is beautiful. He's got just a nice, clean cut
I'll pull it up.
head of hair. Automata's really going off right now, which is so funny.
Yeah. Sure is.
I guess Fu, even though Cypher's hair is actually prettier.
Yeah.
But I like Fu's because in 8 she has an eye patch, and they were like, we can't do that to her in this Disney World.
Why would she have an eye patch here?
They made her hair sweep over her.
See, I didn't know that because I never played 8, so I had no idea about that. That's really fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's cute.
There's Cypher's hair in FF8 in his art. Not bad.
You know he's done Sean Cody. Like, he has that hair. Like, that's what that looks like.
Yeah.
I love that Pat's just saying yeah.
I don't know what that means.
He's agreeing to. Google Sean Cody off stream.
Okay.
But only if you're 18.
Got it.
And older.
Wait, God. Sean Cody. American former football nose tackle? That can't be the right one.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Is this a
but the point of the matter is that Fu looks great, and she's got the more
amateur gay studs and jocks having hardcore.
She should go through
independent gay pornography label Founded in September 2001. Well, this is a bit of a 9/11 for the stream after all. Alright, let's put Fu through.
Oh no, another play to sit the erect penis.
See, that's the thing. I need to not just agree to whatever I hear when PJ's talking, because PJ was like, Cypher has like FF8 Cypher, he's been in gay porn before. And I'm like, yeah, definitely.
I know what that is.
I know what that is. Alright. Setzer versus Fred. Woohoo! It's another fucking beanie! Let's just put Setzer through. Again, I've known Freds. Freds were like, you know when you get to college and you're like, this is going to be my group of friends, and they're your friends for like a month. There was like a million
and
friends.
That burnout is still there, and you're like, huh, you're still here. And then like he kind of inexplicably becomes a furry, and you're like, that's cool, but that's not really like the vibe that we were going for with this particular group.
How were you like actually?
You could stay.
You were like 100% like telling the story of someone that I knew in college.
So we could stay friends and you could still be a furry, but like for the crime fighting thing, this might be impractical.
Right. Let's advance Setzer. Let's just not even. We'll talk about Setzer in depth later.
That story is universal. That's why.
Apparently it is, because I was like, did I ever tell PJ about XYZ from college?
No, but I was there. Your father and I would watch.
Right. He made sure I wasn't getting bullied. Oh yeah, Twigs is still here.
And you were, and then we would pay the kids to bully you more.
Yeah, because it builds character, and I wouldn't become such a successful hair bracket streamer without that character building. Isa versus Cyax.
I love little Isa because he's little Cyax. That's the only reason I love Isa. Cyax is great.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Cyax here. Really unique design for KH.
Do you think that they created Cyax specifically to foil Axel? Because when I played Kingdom Hearts 2, that relationship was not, that dynamic wasn't clear to me, that they were supposed to be foils. Right. But when you look at it, like blue versus red, the Sun spikes are kind of contractive.
Yeah.
And also like their names are the same length. So there is like a, there's like a brotherly kind of thing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was intended when they created those characters, but I do like that.
Well, I never knew, and maybe you do. Like when Nomura made the organization, like did the ones that appeared in Com, like were they created before the ones that I would think no, like the ones that showed up in 2, I would feel like they were all made at the same time.
I don't know. I'm sure Axel was really early in the process. I don't know.
Maybe he was really late though, because it'd be like, hey, I don't know, Reno, I guess. Let's just make it Reno.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean Cyax.
Cyax is Moon. Moon does have associations with tide and water.
Yeah.
Axel, sun, and fire.
Right.
Brotherly, just in like dynamic of like they come in a matching set, not
they're not
they're
like brothers. Yeah.
Like everybody who ships them, calm the fuck down. I'm not saying that you can't ship them. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, you do whatever you want. Well, within bounds.
Yeah. Whatever. I mean, it's fine.
All right, we're finally moving
both 26. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all right. We are finally moving over to the right side of the bracket for Marluxia versus Hercules. H1 Hercules for some reason.
What if I just said Hercules and pissed everybody off right now?
It's Marley.
I know that Marluxia is going to go far, and I'm totally fine with that.
Beautiful.
I will say I'm a little annoyed, though, that, like, the first time we saw Marluxia, his hair was brown. He had cherry brown hair, and now it is just pink. It is Pepto-Bismol, Kirby's pussy. It is just
Kirby's pussy.
Pink. That's fine. It is absolutely fine, and I love it more. But I am saying, like, that was not the intention.
Not the Kirbussy. That's TOS. I'm cooked. But yeah, look at this. This is
No. I'm sorry.
This is Chain of Memories, Marluxia. It just says Com, but like.
Yeah, that's the Chain of Memories render.
But it's obviously not from GBA Com.
Well, I mean, it is. That's his promotional render.
Oh, okay.
When they were doing all of that, like all those characters did have renders.
I see. Time. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Okay, so that's so it is definitely less pronounced of a pink there. Definitely.
But it is a great design, and it ties into the weapon. It ties into the floral thing. It ties into the character. It's just great. It's perfect. Did I really get you in trouble? I feel horrible about that.
No, I can say it.
I don't know what Twitch's TOS
Honestly,
are,
I really don't know either, but we'll find out together, and that's fine.
Pat's gonna move it and be like, "You did this to me.
You did this."
Now I'm.
No, that's all right. Yeah, I like Marluxia. I also like that. If we're talking about trans rights, like Marluxia was supposed to be originally.
That's true. Marluxia was supposed to be a woman, and someone pointed out to them, "Where like maybe you shouldn't make the two traders women." But you know what? I think you should have. Coward.
Yeah, it would have been fun. It would have been a real girl boss move. But I think I don't know. Like, was the original like female version of Marluxia going to have the pink hair and like this general design philosophy? I wonder like how much of it really changed. Like, did we just give him like a more masculine like facial structure and that was it? Obviously body structure too, but
masculine facial structure where?
That's fair. Yeah, I guess so. Like the chin, maybe. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's confirmed in the Chain of Memories Ultimania.
Yeah,
Marluxia was supposed to be a woman.
Yeah. And he's supposed to advance over Hercules, so let's make that so.
Goodbye, Hercules.
Goodbye, Herc.
Kingdom Hearts 1.
We have Shiki versus Beat. Another beanie boy.
Oh.
I guess she's wearing two. I don't know. I mean, Shiki, right? There's more to see there. There's more hair.
God, it's just going to be a bunch of, like, flippy pink people at the end. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be Shiki versus Marley.
Yeah. You've not played The World Ends With You, right?
I played a tiny bit of it on Switch, like maybe the first couple hours.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, the Switch port's not great of the original.
Right, I've been told that DS is better.
DS is better, but whatever. And honestly, controversial opinion, I really love the sequel.
Neo Twiby.
And the sequel you can play without, really. I mean, it helps a lot if you play the first one, but like it kind of is its own story. So maybe in a future stream if you're out of stuff.
Yeah. Could be. We're getting desperate. I'm doing totally normal BBS of all things, so...
A lot of the people did love Neo Twiby, but it wasn't like... It didn't sell well. It was not super well regarded. Like, people who played it liked it a lot. And the staff, by the way, the writing staff on Neo Twiby, one of the main writers from Neo Twiby, is writing for Kingdom Hearts 4. And I'm really excited. So...
Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Alright, Shiki there. Prince Philip versus Joshua.
Man, Joshua has the worst hair of the Twilies.
You think so?
I do. But Philip's hair is very basic.
Yeah, who cares? I mean, did people even have hair like that in the 40s or /50s? This would have been 1959, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. It's kind of like a greaser sort of look. Like the flippy doopy in the front.
You know, how he looks in Birth by Sleep is not really flattering to how he's designed in the movie. This is maybe one of the only bad Birth by Sleep translations
see if I can get
in terms of models.
Another Philip pick.
I mean, Philip is hot, but
of the three bland princes, I guess he's the best, right?
Well, that's personal preference. Charming. I don't want to get into it. It's fine. I also don't know how old they are, and I really don't need to be. Fair. I don't need that to be the theme of the stream.
I can't seem to find... I just meant, like, as a character, even though, like, I feel like... Well, I don't know. Prince Charming is helped by the sequels, and that he's kind of fun in those. I can't really find a good Philip pick anywhere. Here's him in Disney Heroes Battle Mode.
Oh, God.
So...
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're pushing Joshua through, but it's kind of a hollow victory.
Yeah, it's nothing to really write home about. Okay. Tarzan versus Prince Eric.
If I had a quarter for every time we had a white guy with dreads, I would have 2 quarters.
Cents. Oh, I was gonna. What about wasn't there Jack as
who
well?
Else is there? Oh fuck! I'd have 75 cents.
Yeah.
Which is more than I thought, and it's surprising that it's happened 3 times.
Yeah, it is. It sure is. Well, what do you do with that, huh? I mean, here you got Eric.
I think Eric is a really good compliment to Ariel. The 80s swoopy bangs. Mm-hmm. He's just kind of charming. Eric is kind of a good prince. Like, he's kind of a good character.
Yeah.
Tarzan, his character works with the storytelling though. Like,
Does.
he doesn't have shampoo.
Yeah.
What's a boy to do? You know?
What do you do? Good, you know.
I don't know.
You're in Hippo's
Seven
Lagoon.
Begonias. Perhaps more.
What?
Okay, we have to have a talk after this.
All right, you got it. You got it. Is that part of that Sean Cody? Oh, I guess not.
No,
Actually,
no.
It's probably the furthest.
There's a comic, and I think Neil Cicierega drew it. I don't remember. That like reimagines Little Mermaid, but she goes to Ursula, and Ursula doesn't know because she has 6 legs. She thinks that humans should have more than 2, and so she turns Ariel into like this weird 6-legged creature.
And so she has
the whole
7 veganas.
Perhaps 7. Yeah. So
okay.
It's a very funny comic. You should read it.
I love Neil Cicierega. So what do you think?
Cicierega? I don't know how to pronounce this.
I always said Cicierega, but I have no idea.
I said Cicierega too, and I don't know if that's right.
Yeah, it feels right to me, but it could be wrong. Like Tarzan's hair feels right, but could be wrong. So what do you do?
I want to put it to a vote. I don't want to be responsible for this.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, let's make them do it. Vote. Tarzan. Oh, that says Vor.
It is weird how, like, unavoidable Neil Cicierega was on the internet and still is. Like, you find something you're like, oh, he made this.
Yeah, great. He made the the Brody quest. You ever see that?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Potter Puppet Pals.
Oh, of course.
Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. He's just everywhere. Obviously, the mouth sounds, mouth noises, music, the albums, fantastic remix albums.
Mm-hmm. And his sister does a bunch of stuff too.
I had no idea. Pretty close here. Pretty close vote. Eric winning by 2. What song is this that's playing? Oh, Maximus's Matchup. Why is Blanderman Eric winning? I think because chat's afraid to advance Tarzan. Because Tarzan's like, I will clog the toilet. Don't test me.
Tarzan doesn't know what a toilet is.
That's true. He'll clog the hole in the floor in the bamboo thicket.
Also, Eric has like a defined character. He has a name. He has an arc.
Yeah. He's the least bland of the princes that we've seen in Disney canon up to this point, right?
Yeah, he kind of he flipped the script on Disney.
Florian Charming Philip.
Dog.
He has a dog named Max. It's tied. Perfect tie right now. Oh, Tarzan pulls ahead.
And back to perfect tie.
Back to a perfect tie. Eric has a dog, so I trust him. But Tarzan has an elephant. So what do you do with that?
Yeah, but that's not his. That's not his dog. That's like his friend.
Yeah, you're right.
That's like his neurotic cousin.
Yeah. I love Tantor, by the way. He's fun. Eric pulls ahead pretty dramatically there at the end, so... let's advance Eric.
Are you sure this water's sanitary? It looks questionable to me.
Ooh, we have Zexion versus this really scuffed Vexen render. I will say, like, as a guy that's supposed to be all about reading books, why is his one eye covered? That makes it hard to read.
Sometimes when you are reading late at night, you strain your eyes, and then you gotta kind of.
Can I get a better Vexen render?
I love that Vexen is censored.
Yeah, it always is when Vok is involved.
I think Vexen's a great character.
Yeah, I think Vexen as a character is better than Zexion as a character.
But that hair, not great.
No, not great. Horribly, what was it? I always quote this from the novel. His horribly pale face, horribly sallow face framed by his dull, pale hair. They just roast him for no fucking reason.
They did him dirty.
They did him dirty. Just like his hair.
What an odd choice. He wants to be Hojo. But he's not. You know?
Is Vexen hotter than Hojo?
I don't think so.
Let me look up Hojo.
Because Hojo has, like, weird riz. It's the sunglasses is what it is.
It's the sunglasses. Hojo looks so sweaty, though. Oh, but Yeah, I'm looking at the FF7 remake or rebirth.
Imagine him on the beach.
Yeah, surrounded by his
Yeah.
paid girls.
And he's like scientifically augmented his junk. You know that he has.
Yeah, because why wouldn't you? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I should look into that.
That's the difference. That's the difference. Vexen's building toys for himself,
right.
but Hojo's making himself the toy. That's the
I wish I had a Hojo impression, but I don't remember how he sounds.
He sounds like Vexen.
Yeah, I suppose he does. Okay.
But yeah, it's XIII. It's it's My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, baby.
Tonight
will be the night that I will fall for you.
For sure. Ocean Avenue, like This Ain't a Scene.
Should we even bother with Larxene versus Kristoff?
Oh,
Larxine's hair is so fun.
They're just two lesbians having a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
But no, Larxine's an easy one. I usually don't like the wet hair look, but Larxene is one of the only people that can pull it off.
I agree.
I also love the antennae.
Yeah.
One, because like antenna, electricity that's fun. Mm-hmm. That's like a fun thing. But also like it kind of is evoking Shadow Heartless. Like she's kind of like the heartless one of the group.
Right.
Like the most heartless.
What is this question?
Is Kristoff more of a blandman than Eric? I don't think so. I think Kristoff's less bland than Eric.
I don't like him, and I don't know why.
I don't love Kristoff, but doesn't he get like at least like a song in the movie? Maybe two?
Kinda.
Maybe one in Frozen 1 and one in Frozen 2?
He gets like a half song in the first one, and then he gets like a ballad in the second one. It's whatever.
Yeah, Frozen 2 happened.
I'm not a huge fan of Kristoff.
That's fine, doesn't matter. We're talking hair, and Larxine's hair beats him regardless.
Well, and also, Kristoff is just a redesigned, he's a reused design that they didn't go with. He's the original Flynn design in Rapunzel. And when they had him look exactly like that, they were like, we're gonna do something different.
Yeah.
But originally, it looks exactly like Kristoff.
I could see the connective tissue there, yeah. Alright, more Twiwi. Neku versus Rhyme. Rhyme is, taken after her big brother with the beanie.
So cute.
Neku's got his headphones.
And also, I don't think this comes across as much in English localization. Rai is meant to be kind of gender fucky. Like, Rai is like the way that they play with her pronouns in the game.
Yeah.
Like, there is an element of gender bendery going on here.
Because I always saw like Hinode posting like a picture of Rhyme with "Show me the gender rule book, bitch. I'll eat it." So I never knew. I thought that was just like a joke.
No, canonically, like she is. I don't want to say non-binary. Like culturally speaking, that's not what's going on.
Right.
But intentionally, she is not female presenting. Like that is that is part of her character. And it continues on to the second game where it gets even cuter. But in terms of just like the design of it, like it's a fun design, but like Neku's is just way more iconic.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness to Rhyme, like how many times have we seen like, the upwards spiky looking hair? I mean, it's got some Sora, it's got some Cloud in there. Like I prefer both of those designs, but that might just be because they came first, So I don't know.
I mean, it would be really easy to say that like Neku has a reductive design that is very like derivative of Sora, very derivative of Cloud, but at the same time, like it's also different enough that there's no.
No, you're right. There's no confusing.
He's orange.
Yeah.
He's got like these kind of shockwave looks about him.
Yeah.
I
some
like the
asymmetry.
geometry of the world ends with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just good. I like it. I like it better.
All right, Neku moves on. Naminé versus Lexius. More ramen
Ooh,
hair.
You know what? It's too soon to say this.
Uh-oh.
I think Naminé probably has the best hair.
I was gonna say I hope it's not bad because I think Naminé has great hair. I think
Naminé probably has the best hair in terms of like the original characters, the main cast that I'm thinking of in this movie.
Yeah.
I could be wrong down the road, but I love everything about her character. I love everything about that design. I love her hair. I love that it's artsy. I love that it's angelic. I love that it's reminiscent of Kairi. I love that it's its own thing. Like, it's it's not fully long. It's not a bob. It's not this. It's just good. It's angelic in a not overbearing way, and I don't know. I really love it. I don't know what Lexius is doing.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
I don't
Like,
know.
okay, let's think about it. Like, it's he's the Earth guy. Is this some sort of like geology reference that we're not getting? Like, what's happening here?
I don't know. It's kind of like when a plate shifts and you can see like the roots underneath. But that's being generous.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Hey, a quick question to everybody: what color do you think Lexius's hair is?
To me, he's a ginger. I think he's a ginge. He's Lexius, yes, ginger. No,
I think
orangey red.
I think it's kind of brown. Oh, is David
brown.
Russell here? Why are we?
Oh yeah, I just saw David pop up there. What's up, David?
Hi, David. It's not your time. You have another bracket. Get out.
I don't know if he does. He did. I don't. No one's officially signed up for Bear bracket besides RGF. So, yeah, let's just put nominate through. Let's not wring our hands.
Goodbye.
Bye, Lexius.
Bert Sienna bitch.
Bert Sienna bitch. Uh-oh. This is gonna be a rough quadrant for me.
Do it.
Vala versus Helgi. Helgi, I guess that's where my gut goes. You gotta take the wheel, especially on this one.
I don't like Vala's design.
No.
I don't like anything about it. Her hair is the least egregious aspect of that, but even then, I don't.
What about the glasses? I feel like you don't get glasses a ton in Kingdom Hearts, especially in original characters.
You don't, but I don't think it adds to her hair. I don't think it's like. I don't think it's doing anything.
No.
I like that her character's name is Volva.
I was gonna say
version.
that's. I always forget about that, but yeah. Maybe 7.
But you look at Helgi and like that's just a luscious head of hair. That's very like This is a Norse god.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I see when I see Helgi.
He's
like,
brothers
with
Thor. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
Vala, not so much.
Sorry, Vala. The 16 versus
I don't
1
need
there.
more long silver hair in this bracket.
We have
to
enough.
Be honest.
Enough. Hermund versus Vali?
I think it's Ermod.
Ermod, got it.
But
I don't know, man.
I don't
yield to
speak
you
Norse.
on that. Yeah, me neither.
And honestly, even if I were fluent, the Kingdom Heartsification of these names, if they're ever said in a cutscene, could be totally different.
That's true.
But I will say this. There's no reason why anybody in this community at this point should be mispronouncing the name Ephemer.
No, I agree.
They even made it easier, and I'm still hearing Ephemere.
Ephemere.
And I'll say it, Water. I'll say it. I heard it. It's Ephemer.
Listen, okay? It's his New Zealand accent, okay?
He is not from New Zealand.
I know he's not. Well,
Anyway,
I want to know where Mike Spaghetti's from with the way he's saying Numira.
Oh, the pits of hell.
Let's kick their shins. All right.
I think I like Volley better because, like, as like the ninja of the group, it's just and the color goes really well with his eyes. You know what? He kind of looks like Sunny.
Like the actual Sunny Novus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see it.
Have you seen him? You know what he looks like.
I've seen him. Yeah.
His hair's Sunny's hair's a little bit thicker, but
yeah. Ironically, Sunny
like
Sunny is a yapper and Volley is not. So a little bit of
that is true.
Dichotomy there.
Maybe this is wishful thinking on my part.
Yeah. I like Volley. He's kind of giving Noctis vibes a bit, not as spiky, but I like that. All right, Erd versus Hold the Door.
Oh, this one's hard.
Yeah. Erd gives me like she would wear cat headphones if they were a thing.
I was about to say president of the anime club at school.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay,
exact
so we're on the
exact same.
It might just be because of the Uwu mouth, because she has like the 3 Uwu face.
You hang out with her in college. You go to her dorm. It is just pink fairy lights,
right?
And that's fine. She has the best snacks.
Yeah.
She has VHSs. She's cool. But
yeah, she's got like the Pringle Dorito flavors or the Lay's chips, and you don't know what they are.
Exactly.
You just see pictures of the food. Yeah.
She's got one weird animal that you're like, I don't think we're allowed to have these here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
But I like Hoder's a lot. I think it's probably a bit close to Aqua's in a lot of ways, though, for me to be like, it's unique.
Right. Whatever you say about her, like, that's a unique thing she's got going on there.
Yeah.
The pony and the two long pieces in the front.
Yeah, we're gonna push Erd through, but I'm getting real tired of this silver hair supremacy.
Yeah. A lot of that going on here. Yeah. All right, Scold versus Heimdall.
I like Hoder's hair too. I want to make that clear.
Yeah.
And but whatever.
If we don't put Scold through, then like I don't even know what we're doing here, because like Scold is the definition of like my favorite KH character, and it's like I guess it must be because of the design, right? So we can't like not let her through. Right? She's the queen of I just think she's neat.
Her hair is very basic. But I love a blunt bag.
Oh, it's blunt.
So let's push Scold through. Let me just say this, Scold fans, I'm one of you. I'm with you. You need to get into the discourse, though, and you need to interject yourselves whenever someone opens their mouth about Brain, about a theory about that era, because no one's talking about Scold, and they really should. What happened with Subject X? What went wrong with the time travel? Like, how can she be Subject X and Xehanort's grandmother? Like, something's not right. There's a plump theory here, and I'm not going to be the only one who pushes it forward.
Yeah, someone else.
Like, someone else needs to push it forward. Scold and Ava probably look exactly alike. You guys aren't ready to hear that, but it's true. Boy. Let's move on.
All right. We have Strelitzia versus Vidar. I mean, Strelitzia's got, like, crazy fucking hair. Not crazy, but, like, it's so unique.
I like Vidar's hair better as hair.
You're right.
And even though Strelitzia is the most uwu, chibi, does all of the J-pop band TikTok dances.
Right.
I think that her design is really good.
Yeah.
Because it is evoking Birds of Paradise, which is what she's named after.
Mm.
And it's also evoking the Spectre Nobody
that cool.
Marluxia rides in Chain of Memories. If you Google it, you'll see a bunch of pictures on Reddit where people have like taken the ribbons and the long flowing tassels on the Nobody and you making that comparison, and I do think it was intentional. In fact, the pictures that you're seeing were stolen from me. I made them 15 years ago and someone put them on Reddit. Bitch. It's fine.
That makes me so mad.
I am being tortured because like I hate this hair, but it's also really good.
Yeah.
So and I hate that it's in 4. I hate that we still have to deal with it.
Yep. It's not going anywhere, baby.
And I hate that we had to do that to another black man. I'm so sorry.
It's not a good look.
I'm so sorry.
But if KH could just have more, characters that aren't ostensibly white, that'd be cool.
I just explained why I hate Strelitzia's hair. But I don't, it's a great piece of design. Like, as a hairstyle, I hate it.
Right.
As a character design choice, it's fantastic.
Here we have Ephemere versus Kyrie's grandma.
Ephemere versus Ver. Which I'm pretty sure Ver is Ver, not Vor.
Yeah, I say Ver.
I love Ver's hair. It's so cute. But because she's not Kyrie's grandma, it doesn't mean as much to me because the silhouettes are similar, and I really thought that's where it was going, and it's not, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Ephemera, on the other hand, is Xehanort's grandfather.
Yeah.
So, like, the hair coloring there is interesting.
Yeah, I do like that.
I talked about in the fashion bracket, I love his hair because it's a dandelion. So, Ephemera wins.
Ephemera I was going to go with Ephemera. Wins. Sorry, Burr.
So cute. I'm so sorry, Ver. I'm so sorry.
Almost.
You know what? I didn't put these people against each other. I didn't put them together in this.
This is vodka.
This is vodka's fault.
All right.
Vodka did this.
Boulder versus Brain.
And also, Ephemera's hair is fluffier in Union Cross. In the 3 and then back cover, the render makes it smaller, but it was originally much fluffier.
All right, we have the Fedodo versus Boulder. Tough.
No, it's not tough because it's Ericus and the Fedora. I can't. You can't get me to care about Brain. And I'm sorry.
Esper's gonna.
I
be
know he's
sad.
important.
Yeah.
I don't care about Brain. I don't care about Brain. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, well, it really is Ericus, huh?
It is, but moreover, like it's fine. But that is the storytelling choice.
Right.
This character resembles his descendant,
Right.
and that's fine. Stuff it in the fedora, call it a day. The fedora is cool.
Yeah.
Brain's Chirithy wins. Like that is adorable.
Oh yeah,
that is
sure,
very
for sure.
But
I mean, the hairstyles themselves here are nothing crazy for me. I mean, Brain obviously has the fedora, which is obscuring most of his hair. Balder is, it's. I got nothing. I have nothing.
Balder's is angelic. It is white. It is supposed to evoke purity and light.
Yeah.
It is. And like that is intentional and it's interesting. Having a character who is so light-centric who ends up not being light-centric is a very interesting concept. I don't necessarily think Darkroad delivered, but it was an interesting concept.
Yeah, good shot.
But I think overall, like the silhouette is just too similar to other other characters' hair.
Yeah.
Marluxia has a very similar silhouette.
Yeah, I was leaning
I
Brain.
think that hair is more interesting.
Yeah.
So I will put Brain through, but Brain is Eric's grandfather, Esper. I'm sorry, there's no getting around that. But I don't know. I'm just not there. I'm just not there for it.
All right. Next up, Sigrun versus Baragi. It's gotta be Sigrun, right? The side pony? That's fun.
Yeah. You know what?
Love a good side pony.
Yeah, I do love Bragi's hair. Bragi.
Feels weird?
But yeah, I mean, Sigrun is absolutely listening to Chaperone. Like this is, I love her. I love a chubby girl in a kimono. I love the palette. I love it all. But the hair in particular, I think, is very cute. So I would push her through.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
I think that's an unpopular opinion.
I think it probably is too, but I just feel like I don't know. I've seen the Bragi sort of look already. I haven't seen the Sigrun look. All right, X Quadrant. We have two ladies of the water, Aqua versus Ursula.
I thought you were gonna say the night, and I was like, you.
Could be. I mean, I don't know what Ursula does when she's not doing contracts and whatnot, but
I mean, a lot of love for Ursula. Everybody knows this, but Ursula was designed after Divine, the drag queen made famous by John Waters. And so like there is a lot of love there, and that reads. But in terms of character design, like I do have to put it through to Aqua.
Yeah, for sure.
The water symbolism and all of that notwithstanding.
Yeah, and this is not like the situation with Hades versus KH2 Riku, which was the same seed lines. Although they do have the Hades has the same hair as Ursula. They both have the widow's peak with the hairline and the same general shape.
I'm not entertaining that. But what I will say, and this is will get contested. Aqua won the character design bracket.
Right,
rightfully so.
Yeah.
The fashion bracket, really the character design bracket, but the fashion bracket, yes. Her outfit is fantastic. Her character is fantastic. Aqua is one of my favorite Kingdom Hearts characters, if not my favorite. Her hair is a great color, and it's a great concept. It is not perfect.
Right.
Aqua has, for one thing, she has inconsistent hair color between titles. Even between Birth by Sleep itself, every time it got re-released, like the Japanese version, the American version, the Final Mix version, the remixes, those are all different. They could not decide what her hair color was. They're all wildly different shades of blue. You've got like the bright silver blue that was the Final Mix version that I hated. You have the dull blue that was the original. And then you've got the KH3, like,
darker.
I'm good with the darker blue for KH3. I'm good with that. But it was inconsistent. I will also say this for her. I would like her hair a million times better if it were just a bob. With the bangs going straight to the back. She's got a mullet. Aqua has a mullet. Her hair is weird in the back. And that's going to hurt her down the road. It's going to hurt her.
Yeah.
But I do like the gender fuck of it all. So I'm not one of these gay people that love mullets. But there are plenty of you out there, and I'm holding space for you. But because personal taste is one of the three metrics, we talked about this.
Right.
It's going to hurt her somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Snow White versus Cindy. I'm gonna pull up the KH1 renders because they're so funny.
Sure, go ahead. I think it doesn't need to be said. It doesn't need to be said, but I think we all agree. Rachel Zegler's hair. What is that? What is the Lord Farquaad cut? That why did that happen? Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it. Is
that coming out
did
this
her
year?
Real dirty. It's coming out in like a couple of weeks, Pat. It's coming out this month.
Wow. Snow White.
But
and
I love Cinderella's hair up. I love this updo. Snow White's hair is cute. I love the 30s bob. I think Cinderella wins.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not super partial to either, so we can send Cindy through. Vanitas versus what? What is wrong with you?
I just.
Why do you waste my time in this manner?
I don't know.
Let me grab a Vanitas render.
I like Vanitas.
I do too.
But I love Tiadama. I love that character, and I love her hair. So I think Tiadama wins.
I'm fine with that. I mean, this is literally Sora's hair but black.
Get points for
right.
me.
I'm never
That's exactly
like.
it.
Yeah.
No,
I'm fine with that.
Exactly it. Also, do you guys want to hear an anecdote or no? Do we have time?
Let's do anecdote. We have we have like sub an hour.
Good time. Okay.
Yeah.
In the olden days, come set 20 years ago. Forever ago, when Birth by Sleep was getting made, and Vanitas was a faceless, nameless character, it was widely contested what he was going to look like. A lot of people just naturally thought that he would look like Riku because he had the Riku Dark Form outfit on. And then we found out more about him. We heard him speak in trailers. People were still thinking he was Riku, or they were like, "Oh, he's just going to be a dark-haired Roxas."
Mm.
I was like, you can't pull this trick on me twice. Shion had Sora's face at the end of days, so I know for a fact that this fucker is also getting Sora's face. Vanitas' name being close to Ventus made me think that they had this like inversely proportionate relationship, like how Roxas and Sora did. But the final trailer of Birth by Sleep is what sold it, because in that trailer you get a couple of frames of Vanitas' helmet melting off. And you don't see his full face, you don't see his full hair, but there were enough wisps of his hair over the face, that Graceful Assassin on the KHU boards photoshopped KH1 Sora over it, and it lined up perfectly, and everyone was like, "Oh, okay, well, he's gonna have Sora's face."
Right.
So, like, people who take umbrage with the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 spoiled everything, Birth by Sleep spoiled everything.
They've been
and
doing
we were fine with it. We done been new.
I have to say, Moose Drew, not a big Wawa guy. More of a Sheets boy. Don't really have a go-to
I've never had Wawa.
Yeah.
I've never had a Wawa in my life. I barely had Sheets.
Yeah.
That was a good couple of years.
You've been in my Sheets before, but...
I don't have Sheets.
I may not have a headboard, but I have Sheets.
You have one comforter and
I live with my girlfriend now, okay? We have infrastructure.
That wasn't the case.
It wasn't the case when we met and we went to Reno. All right, we have another mullet with Anti-Aqua versus Drusilla.
Anti-Aqua gets points off for palette swap, it's the same character, just a different look. So like it's not like as egregious as Vanitas and Sora. It is a better look than Drusilla.
Yeah, for sure. What the hell is this? What is this? Never seen anything like it.
It's an ugly stepsister, Pat.
Yeah, I guess that's the point.
Someone's parents never got remarried, and it shows.
Nope. All right, Anti-Aqua. Oh wait, why is it Teodon again? Are these all gonna say Teodon? What? Okay, whatever. We'll just manually do that. We have Terra versus Anastasia.
Oh well, Terra.
Yeah, for sure.
Another mullet. Another mullet. I like Terra's because it's the precursor to the Xehanort that we knew.
Yeah.
I like the brown. Terra, it's just cute. It's just a cute little look.
Does Terra I know it's Xehanort based, but is that not like the Sephiroth vibe as well? I never really thought about it. Let me pull up Sephiroth again.
The curtain bangs?
Yeah, curtain bangs. I mean, Sephiroths are obviously a bit more dramatic. But
well, Aerith has them too, and maybe maybe that's just an Earth association
Yeah.
when they're brown.
Let me see. Let me pull up Aerith again. And we've all got the curtain bangs going on. Interesting.
It was the 90s in birthday suit.
That's right, it was 1992.
Fair enough.
I confirmed that in my most recent video. Go check it out. Okay, bye, Anastasia. Go back over here. Okay. Terra! Ericus versus Lady Tremaine. Same,
They're about on equal footing, to be honest.
What? Come on. Stop it. Ericus is cool. Lady Tremaine's got that Kyrie's grandma
just a Japanese dude with a ponytail.
Okay,
look at Lady Tremaine.
No. He's also got the big...
Lady Tremaine is a broken heart. Look at her. Look at that. Look at the silhouette.
That's
Look at the line down the middle.
Who hurt her?
But yeah, Ericus.
It's Ericus. I mean, you know, you got the half curtain over here.
Yeah.
Are we counting facial hair as part of the hair bracket?
Well, I was gonna say it's a little late, but I think this is like the second character who's had it.
Yeah, Luxord had. I think that's it so far, right? Yeah.
Jack Sparrow has.
Jack Sparrow,
facial
yeah.
hair.
We kind of breezed by.
Which is
Jack
very
Sparrow.
similar to this, actually.
Yeah, you're right. All right, Ericus.
Anyway, Ericus.
Aurora versus Braig. Ew, it's Aurora, right? Braig looks so gross.
I don't like Braig's hair.
Yeah, again,
Braig is trying to do the wet look.
Yeah,
and I don't
good.
like it. Braig is
Yeah,
like, I'm Aurora.
Aurora's got fantastic hair. Undersold part of the Aurora design.
Oh, gorgeous! I love the spiral. It's just great. It's great. Perfect.
Ventus.
Although, in Kingdom
what?
Hearts 1, Aurora's hair is cooked.
Ooh,
Just gonna
yeah,
say
I'll pull that up.
Oh god, what were they doing?
Ven versus Dylan. Well, Ven is Roxas again, but flipped, right?
Yeah, and Dylan is Zigbar, but young, and hair pulled back.
Zaldan. He said Zigbar again.
Shit, Zaldan. I'm so sorry. These X names, man, they're all alike.
Here's Aurora. Look at Aurora KH1.
Horrible.
Oh, that's tough. That is tough. Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vin and Roxas look exactly alike, and that's on purpose, and there's a story reason for it. And his hair suits him. It was a good hair. But like,
do we need both Roxas and Ven moving on? Like that just seems unnecessary.
Do we need both Zaldan and Dylan moving on?
That's a good point.
I will say though, at least Dylan has different hair, and if we disqualify Vanitas for having Sora's hair almost exactly, then we have to disqualify Ventus and Roxas for actually having exactly the same hair. But I will say this. If characters are only in here once, we do have to take their full hair story into account. We already said that.
Totally fair.
Baby Bird Ven from Union Cross, the chick hair, the duckling, the fuzzy hair Ven, so cute.
Let me see if I can get a render of that.
The art I think would be a better example of it. Okay. But he's got the little short baby bird hair, which I think is very cute.
Is it? Let's see. Is it this one?
I don't know. I have to wait 30 seconds for the video to catch up. That's fine. But if it's the group one where he's like, that is the hair. That is the hair. That's the hair that I'm talking about. It's got fun. Baby.
It's more visually distinct than Roxas's, or just being like not more visually distinct than Roxas's, but I mean like it gives him something else in his column that sets him apart.
Yeah, little 10-year-old, 11-year-old Ven putting on, dealing with the end of the world. So I would put him through over Dylan.
Okay. But
I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a tough matchup because it's like repeats on both ends here.
It's really tough. I think Lorenzi just wants to argue with me. That's what I think is happening. That's what I think it is. And that's fine.
Yeah. That's what we're here for, to argue.
Maybe don't announce that you're leaving the chat when I'm talking at the beginning of the stream.
What?
Maybe or call it jank if you know that I'm on. Not that you did this, I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay.
But you're free to disagree.
Yeah, everyone be nice. We got Xemnas versus Phoebus. What are we doing? Xemnas has great hair. Wow.
Yeah, they did Phoebus dirty, to be honest.
There's some more facial hair. What is with that?
Yeah,
it's not even a goatee, I guess.
I'm phoebophobic. Is that a word?
Yeah, phoebophobic.
Ximnus has great hair.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Let's put him through.
Let's do it. Okay. Kevin Flynn versus Sam Flynn.
Ooh. Father and son, another Sean Cody joint.
Yeah.
this is where it goes.
More facial hair is my input on this. Boo. Yeah, they're both kickable.
I hate them both.
They're not either of them. I mean, they're both just real, real guys.
Just real ass dudes who don't even have asymmetrical haircut.
Yeah.
One of them is literally the dude, the man.
Yeah.
Like one of
the dude. Yeah. Jeff Bridges.
That dude.
I don't know. I guess Sam.
I guess Sam, right? But that's just because
That's. I mean, this guy's got like this square ass forehead. I don't like it. Looks dumb.
What does your forehead? What does your forehead look like, Pat?
Well, look.
Is it square?
It's not that square.
That's true.
You can see right here. It's kind of more of a triangle shape. All right, Kevin goes through. Yazora. Oh yeah, no, you're right. You know what? I thought Sam was the higher seed.
No, I don't know.
No, I thought Sam was the higher one. That's why I clicked the first box. It's Sam.
I don't know about the seed. I didn't watch that one, but
yeah, is that a Sean Cody joint?
I don't know. Let's go.
Seed?
Let's just keep going.
We have Yazora. This is unfortunately like the best we have in terms of like a render versus Flynn Rider. I'll see if I can pull up like a screenshot of Yazora instead.
I might have talked about this in the design bracket, but Flynn was created by Disney animators going around to every woman in the office and being like, who do you think is hot? And then they took physical features from all of the men that the women said were hot. Having said that, this is a fuckboy. I don't think this
for
hair is
sure.
hot. I didn't think it was hot 2
and
years ago. I don't
who
think it's hot now.
had this hair when they were being asked who's hot? Like, what celebrity or like public figure had this style? That's the thing. I don't really know.
But as a design, like, it works really well. Like, that is Flynn. That is his hair. Yeah. That is his annoyingly maggoty voice actor.
Yeah.
It's fine. But like with Yazora, it's also difficult because Yazora is purposefully derivative
of Riku.
He is Noctis.
And Noctis.
He is Riku. He is all of those things.
Yeah.
And we don't really know what his story is. Like, it's a cool look. I kind of like how there's like an undertone of red in Yazora's palette. So like his hair is silver, but if you opened it up in the color editor and you looked at the palette, like he's got like a touch of pink in there.
Yeah.
Which I think is really interesting. People would call me crazy for saying that, but like he does have a red to him. Like, but Yazora is just Riku palette swapped. So,
right, like if you showed me this with, if both the eyes were blue, I'd be like, that's a Riku render, There'd be no way of knowing, really. It could be like, oh, this is like an FMV of Riku. So...
But because we don't know the story of why Yazora looks the way he does, like, we can't say definitively whether or not it was a strong choice for the character. Which I don't really know enough about him.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. Like, I doubt they're gonna like not explain that or go into it. Like, they kind of have to. Can you explain to Barnabas what a fuckboy is?
Since I called Flynn one last time as well. That's great. A fuckboy is the definition of just a dude who is
trying to get laid and like vibe.
Exactly. He's the boy who wants to fuck, and you know it, and you see it coming, and he's annoying, and like he thinks he's too cool, he thinks he's too suave. Like, you meet him, you give him a chance, you give him your number, he doesn't text you back. 3 months later, 1:00 in the morning, he texts you wanting to know what's up, and you're like, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck
you
off,
ghosted me, and now this.
Yeah.
Like, a fuckboy is someone that you look at and just say, fuck off.
Fuck off.
You don't actually care. That's what a fuckboy is.
And Flynn starts kind of like that, but then he settles down and gets married, so,
Yeah. And that's all well and good. Ace is right. That's not Yazora's real body. So we don't really even know whose body it is, and it's weird.
So what do we do? Do we advance Flynn?
Maybe we put it to a vote.
Okay. I think they're going to vote for Yazora, but...
I think they're going to vote for Flynn.
All right, let's see. Prove one of us wrong. As that goes, we will move on to...
It's going to be a tie. It's going to be a perfect tie.
Could be. We have Terra Xehanort versus Aladdin.
I'm pretty indifferent about both of these.
Yeah, me too.
I like Terra's, but Terra's hair was created so that it could turn into this.
Right.
So, like, in terms of story, like, it doesn't have an edge. Like, Aladdin is just supposed to be like a scruffy guy, scruffy, sweaty guy that you find on the street, and it works. It's a good cut. It's hot. It's whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that the story puts Terra Xehanort's ahead a little bit more.
I think I lean towards that. Yeah.
Which I don't love.
Yeah, I don't love
Aladdin
it either.
as a hairstyle generally does, like, his hair is better, like, as a cut.
Yeah, you'd wear that. Yeah.
I've already said it. I have multiple criteria that I'm doing this on, and Terra Xehanort is stronger in the other two.
Yeah. All right. I'm fine with that. Looks like Flynn is winning a little bit there by 4 votes. So we will put Flynn through. PJ was right. Means we could have a Flynn versus Flynn in Sweet 16. Depends on... that's not going to happen. Xemnas is going to beat Sam. All right. We have Young Xehanort versus Master Xehanort. Not even kidding. I want to put Master Xehanort through.
I was going to say, I might get hate for this. I think Young Xehanort is whatever.
Yeah, he's also
Master
a fuckboy.
Xehanort, I think bald is a hairstyle, and
Bald is a hairstyle.
I think it really works for his character. It is so evil.
Yeah.
And then in Dark Road, you find out that he's, like, really pious, and he shaved off his hair like
As
a
a
monk.
sign of my resolve. Yeah.
So, like, I think Master Xehanort wins. Sorry.
If you choose bald, then it is a hairstyle. I mean, even if you don't choose it. So,
yeah.
That's easy. That's so easy. All right, Mother Gothel versus Geppetto. Let's put Mother Gothel through.
I guess the parent bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mother Gothel.
Geppetto, better parents. Gothel, better hair. You can't have both. All right. I think
sure can't.
If you're all right with the PJ, once we get through these next two, a quick break.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
We have Queen of Hearts versus Peter Pan.
Oh no! Oh no!
Peter Pan, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing with Queen of Hearts? Is there any story being told here with the sort of 3 segments that kind of pile up?
Think of.
Right. Not that there is a story being told with Peter Pan, but it just doesn't look as, I want to speak to the managery. Although,
no,
kind of, it could be.
I mean, no, yeah, it kind of does.
A little bit. This is KH1, by the way. Let me grab.
Here's the difference.
PBS.
Like, Queen of Hearts is like, well, why don't you take my Bed Bath & Beyond coupon here at Cheesecake Factory? And Peter Pan is, I was told by AppleCare.
I was told by AppleCare. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what that is.
Yeah, I think Peter Pan's got fun hair.
Oh, and the Birth by Sleep render. It always comes through.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at the Birth by Sleep render.
Much better. All right. There you go for Peter. And we have Ansem SOD versus Ansem the Wise. Let me see
Seeker of Dickness versus...
Seeker of Dickness.
Sucker of Dickness. Sorry, that was a bad.
No, it works.
Oh, no. Ansem.
Yeah, I agree.
Seeker of Darkness.
Oh, I meant, I was gonna say, well, when you say Ansem, I just go, that's SOD, so, you have to say the Wise for me to know it's Ansem the Wise.
It's not Ansem the Wise.
No, it's definitely not. Nice, like...
But I like Ansem the Wise's design, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
But, Ansem Seeker of Darkness wins it.
Yeah. Alright, that puts us...
We need to do another drag, by the way.
That'd be fun, yeah. We can do different characters.
Yeah, but it's just the reads. It's just the library.
I love the reads. All right, we're gonna take a quick break here as we head into the round of 64. All downhill from here. Half an hour to go.
I'll say.
So we will be right back. PG, I'll put you on mute while I'm gone.
Sure.
And hang tight.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, and we're back. Let's see here. Get the music
Hello.
back on. Okay, we are here in the round of 64. We have Sora KH1 versus Pain. Me at the mic. Sora, right? We're still going with KH1 Sora.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Barnabas also, I saw what you asked, and no, I'm not.
What did Barnabas ask?
Answering that. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna do that.
Oh,
No.
I got you. Sephiroth versus Yuna. I would go
Ooh.
Sephiroth on that.
Sephiroth.
Okay.
Silver sleek, long hair, carries a sword, middle part. It's Sephiroth.
We gotta have at least one of them. One of the long silver hair boys. Aerith versus Yuffie.
Aerith.
Yeah, Aerith for sure.
What if we have Sephiroth versus Aerith?
Ooh, that's gonna be tough. It could happen. It can't happen until Sweet 16. It could, so it might be. Wait, no, it can't. No, it would be Elite 8 if they both make it. We have Leon versus Cloud. Kind of think it has to be Cloud there.
I agree.
I'll show them both on stream again, but there you go. Cloud over Leon. All right, we're cruising. We're gummy ship cruising now. We got
We know
Hades,
what this is.
yeah, versus KH1 Riku.
Oh.
This is just we had Hades versus KH2 Riku, and now we have KH1.
I guess
go-
KH1 or
Yeah, I'll go with KH1 Riku. Yeah, I'm again not really super passionate about the Riku hairstyle there either, but all right, we have Jasmine versus Xigbar. I'll be going Xigbar on that one.
I will too, but I don't like it.
Yeah, it's tough. Sad to see Jasmine go there. Zaldin versus Meg. I'm going Meg.
Meg.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Mulan versus Demix. It's gonna be down X for me.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Kyrie KH1 versus Tinkerbell. Kyrie KH1.
Kyrie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Elsa versus Blonde Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, raps,
Oh.
let it go.
Not this one though. You're going Rapunzel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will too. Not
Like,
taking
I know
this
that you guys
rendering
like
into account.
Elsa's braid, but like,
Right.
hear me out.
Look,
Rapunzel, big
Rapunzel's-
braid.
She's doing the big braid right here, yeah. Big braid. Bigger braid. So we'll do Rapunzel there. Cora versus Esmeralda. I would think Esmeralda for that.
Yes, Esmeralda.
Just more fun. Okay, Go-Go versus KH3 Kyrie.
Oh, difficult.
That's
difficult.
tough. That's a tough one.
I think I like Go-Go's better.
I think I
if
do
I'm being honest.
too. Yeah. But, you know, here's the thing. You don't see it in Kingdom Hearts. Right? Like, you don't see Go-Go's hair.
Damn, you're right.
Like, I know with the other
no.
one, but it was a round of 128, right? Like, we're getting into the round of 32 now.
We do have to think about Kingdom Hearts, how they are in Kingdom Hearts,
Right.
more than how they are in the source material. We know that her hair looks like that under the helmet.
It's a great
We've
point,
never
T-Mac, but I didn't
seen it.
do it. Vodka did it. Because this is from the movie. So I think... I guess Kyrie, right?
Oh, God. Well, Kyrie has a story reason for why her hair is the way it is, which
Right.
puts that ahead.
And Go-Go's is very cool. I'm not... Listen, they're both women. I gotta advance one of them.
You know what? Maybe we put this one... Maybe.
All right.
Maybe we put this one to a vote.
Let's do it. KH3 Kyrie versus Go-Go.
These people don't really like KH3 Kyrie, though, so I don't know what the point is. And
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, Axel versus Pence.
Aww.
Yeah, I gotta go Axel on that. What's up?
Yeah, but it makes me sad.
Regular GF is here.
Hi.
PJ says hi.
Hi, PJ.
Alright, Axel beats Pence.
No, I'm kidding.
Not again.
poll-wise-
No, you get her out. I'm not doing this again.
PJ said that when you came in and argued about Diamond Dust, he didn't recognize you anymore.
That was not my friend. That was a different person.
It's like,
I
that's
think
not...
I'm supposed to be insulted, yeah?
You are supposed to be insulted, yeah. He was like, what happened to her? Who was she?
PJ. Whatever.
Whatever.
Let's see. Go-Go is winning the poll.
Of course she
Alright.
is.
Yeah. Olette versus Shion.
What? What?
What do you think?
I think Olette's hair is weird.
You think it's weird? Uh-oh. Diamond Dust all over again.
I just don't like that it's two different haircuts.
It's two different haircuts.
Well, I have a big fucking surprise for you about Shion. Let me
Big-
tell you something about
Big
her real
fucking
quick.
surprise for you about Shion. Let me tell you something about her real quick.
She's got Kyrie and Sora's hair.
She got Kyrie's and Sora's hair put together. That's what Shion is.
How's that possible?
Because,
Fucking look with your eyes. That's how it's possible.
They
Look
didn't
at the material.
They didn't really do a very good job of that, honestly.
you know,
Look at the bangs and then look at the back. That's
Also, we were talking about, like, inconsistent hair color, but Shion, like, it's, like, black, but also dark brown.
You know what? They didn't give her brown hair until 3.
Right, but I'm saying, like, that's another inconsistent hair color thing where
Yeah,
they keep,
I don't
changing.
love it. And then and it's only brown in Keyblade Graveyard. It's black
Yeah.
in the
Everything
FMV.
else. Yeah. Alright. Did we die, by the way? I feel like my frame rate is tanked. No, we're good. Okay, it went back up. It was actually a dead tie on Kyrie versus
Of course
Go-Go.
it was. Of
So,
course it was. But guess what? Kyrie goes through. We gave it to you, and you didn't fight hard enough.
here, I'm gonna show regular GF.
No, Go-Go's got the bob.
He's got the
I'm thinking of Honey Lemon.
Honey Lemon's the long hair, yeah. What do you think?
They're pretty even.
She's thinking.
I like the purple.
You like the purple?
I like the purple. No one does
God.
that. in Kingdom Hearts.
You
Listen.
can't come in this late in the game and be contributing vote. Oh, but if she could have voted in the vote, then she would have broke the tie. Okay.
Right. So if regular GF voted, it would have been Go-Go. So, okay.
I mean, Kyrie's hair is just so the same, you know?
No.
Well, how different does your hair look
What's the argument?
day after day?
You need to listen to the stream
Oh my god.
because you can't hear PJ. Or just hop on the call. Just hop on the call.
How do I do that?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Hop on the call for our last.
We'll add you to the.
I'll add you.
Just go to a device and we'll
Yeah,
add you.
she's getting to a device. I'm adding right now.
Oh my god. Well, now once again I have to share you with her, and that.
Oh, I cut him off. Sorry, PJ. Sorry, I cut you off. Really good timing, though. Once again, I have to share you with her. All right. She'll be picking up soon.
Well.
So wait, we never decided on Xion versus Olette.
Oh. Shit. Well, let me push Olette through real quick before your better half hops on.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm fine with that too. That's okay. Roxas.
I'm underwhelmed by Xion's hair. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, do I have to pull up the other Roxas render to put Roxas through? We know it's Roxas, right?
We know it's Roxas. It's fine.
Alright, let's do that. Well, I was calling her, but she didn't answer, so... We'll see if she... I don't know what she's doing. Alright, Setzer versus Syx.
Syx?
Yeah, Syx. That's not even really a contest at all.
1 second. Okay. Getting your computer. From where? Cold storage?
Where are you getting a message from her?
I'm reading the chat.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, yeah, because her computer wasn't out. Okay. Moving on over to the other side, we have... What the hell happened here? It's Marluxia versus Shiki. It's Marluxia.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't even have to look at those. Joshua versus Eric.
Ooh. I guess Joshua.
Yeah, Joshua's gotten some pretty, like, forgiving matchups so far. It's a mid-off.
Yeah, he's... it is. Like, this is... You remember Sanjaya?
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, it's just, like, mediocrity rising to the top. But, you know,
Can you hear my stomach growling, by the way? I should have ate.
My stomach was growling this whole stream. I was wondering if you could hear it, so I didn't hear yours.
Oh. Our stomachs are singing to each other.
Yeah.
The song of our people.
Yeah. Alright, Joshua moves on. We have Zexion versus Larxene. I think that's an easy Larxene for me.
Yeah, Larxene just has a great cut.
Yeah, it's iconic.
Zexion's is really cool, but I do prefer Larxene.
Okay. Alright, we have Neku versus Naminé. Naminé for me.
Oh, Naminé, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
For sure. Is RGF on? Oh, she's muted. Great.
Oh.
Wait, can you hear me?
I can now.
Oh, okay. It was saying I had no audio or something.
I'll share my screen with you too, so you could see.
It did that to me too when I joined. I had to kick it. Oh, you'll share your stream with her, but when I want to cross streams, you're like, don't do that.
Don't do that. Make some mess. Alright. Naminé moves on. We have regular GF just in time for characters that she's never seen once before. Helgi versus Volley.
Ooh.
So you've got basically Thor.
Yeah.
And you've got a ninja. That kind of looks like Sunny Novus.
I like the ninja.
I do too.
I'm gonna go Volley. Do you have a take on that, RGF?
Oh, I thought I was just hovering. Am I going to be a tiebreaker?
No, you don't have to. You know, contribute when and if you want.
Oh.
Okay.
You can say whatever you want, unless you disagree with me on something.
Yeah, right. Just agree with PJ. Erd versus Scold.
Ooh.
Skurd, as we call them.
Those bangs.
I love a blunt bang. I'll say it a million times.
They both kind of have bangs. Yeah, they both kind of have that. Skulls are blunter.
Yeah, they are, and they're black, which
Again, if we don't advance Scold, like what leg is there for these Union Crossfolk to stand on? You know what I mean?
Ephemer's got great hair. Ephemer will go far.
No, I just meant like the people that are like, I love Scold, and I'm like, well, why? Well, I don't know, her design. Yeah, I guess.
I love her earring.
At some point, maybe on the podcast, we're gonna have to have an actual talk about the way that these characters are treated, because I do think they have substantially more character in the source material than people are giving them.
Some of them do. The Scold?
Yes. Scold is defined by her overwhelming loneliness.
Okay.
And how that continues to be a theme. We'll talk about it.
Isn't that a big Strelitzia thing too?
Also, Ventus is a great character, and you have to stop thinking about him as just this bland, boring guy and start thinking about him as the princess of the group. When you start thinking about him as someone who is flipping the gender narrative of the princess arc, he becomes infinitely more interesting. Anyway.
That's fair. It's a good reading. Strelitzia versus Ephemer?
Strelitzia. Easy.
Oh, man. I just said that Ephemer was going to go far.
Not anymore.
Just said that.
Not when he's up against this
Look at
Titan.
those ponies, those little ties, the little thing in her hair. Yeah.
Which is number 11 for Marluxia. XI.
Well, regular GF, it was fun having you on.
There's so much character in her hair. Tell me what he's got.
I agree. But I hate her hair. I hate this anime uwu thing. But
she's not creamsicle.
But as a storytelling thing, her hair is far superior. Like Ephemer's is gray. He looks like a dandelion. That's all he's got going for him. Strelitzia has the whole. She looks like a bird of paradise. She looks like Marluxia's sister. She looks like the specter nobody in Shade of Memories that Marluxia rides. Like, she's got all that going for her. So of course it's Strelitzia.
Yeah, I agree. That's easy peas. Okay.
But I don't like it.
Brain versus Sigrun.
Is the hat included?
The hat is included.
No. He does not get hair points for his hat.
Are hats included?
I think it kind of
has to
be.
Anytime I see someone with a hat, I'm just like, God, can you not? Like, people who make their hats their entire... I can say it now. People who make hats their whole thing, just...
I know.
I agree. I think they're annoying and dumb, and they should probably be, put into some sort of facility and studied.
For sure.
But that's not Brain's fault. That's not Brain.
but without the hat, it's just Ericus's hair.
No, I agree. So that's why I want to go for Sigrun. Yeah. Side pony Sigrun. Sigrun. They call her side pony Sigrun. All right.
Yeah.
Aqua versus. Oh my God, the OTP.
Smoking.
We're gonna put
Aqua
over Cindy,
How the hell did
right?
Cinderella make it here?
She's only in the round of 64. It was against
Snow
White.
Second round RGF.
Yeah,
calm down.
She was against. Been doing this for hours.
She's against Snow White. There were 128 on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we weren't having this growth, we'd be going through a lot faster.
There's going to be natural bunkers. I love it.
I think Aqua, but I do love Cinderella's hair.
Sorry, Ruthie. Tia Dalma versus Anti-Aqua. I don't think we need both Aquas. Yeah, for sure.
Tia Dalma.
I wish we had better renders, but that's what we're working with. All right.
I love that character.
Terra versus Ericus. I would say Terra, yeah. But I don't hate Ericus.
Ericus is too much.
Yeah, as a guy, he's a bit much, but as a
another Mully, no, out.
Well, Terra's the king of the Mullies.
Well, I guess does Terra also have a Mully? I guess.
Yeah, he does.
They all have Mullies. The Birth by Sleep kids all have Mullies.
Besides Ven.
Ven has one too.
What?
Look at the back of his head.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not like Demix has a mullet. Like that's like a half mully. All right, Terra, Aurora versus Ventus, two princesses. Now again, we have Roxas already in, so I think we put Aurora through here.
I agree.
I think she's got the best. Of like the traditional princesses, she's got the best hair.
Yeah, on purpose, by the way. Like that's that was a gift that was given to her.
Right, one of the fairies.
Flora was like, "You're gonna serve."
Yeah. All right, Xemnas versus Sam Flynn. Xemnas, obviously.
Yeah, let's get rid of these.
Who is Sam Flynn against? Oh, the other Flynn.
Yeah, Sam Flynn is Kevin Flynn's son.
Yeah. Another Flynn here. Flynn Rider versus Tara Xehanort.
Oh God.
I think we just put Flynn through.
He's got the
Palette
swoop.
swap. But Tara Xehanort's got like the story integration.
I don't care enough about any of them to fight.
I don't either. Let's just. Do we do Tara Xehanort? No. I think maybe do.
I think Eugene, because it makes sense.
Yeah. Right,
we haven't been kind to palette swaps.
Yeah. Master Xehanort versus Mother Gothel.
He counts.
Yeah. Bald is a hairstyle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fact that.
Okay, well, if not, he's got the veins.
He shaved. That's the difference.
Shaved.
He chose to be bald.
Yeah. Did you know that, RGF?
No, I don't actually think I did.
He didn't go bald.
In Dark Road, he
you don't
confirms
see him shave
in
it.
a super secret cutscene with the magic mirror. Xehanort's like, I shaved my head because I'm a little dark monk.
The sign of my resolve. Yeah. So what do we do with this? A lot of hair
Someone
versus
just knocked
no
on my
hair.
door.
Oh, okay.
Someone just knocked on my door. I'm stepping away for a half second.
Okay.
But I think that the bald look is. I think it's better. I think
I
that
agree.
Xehanort's character and story is better.
I lean towards that. All right. RGF, you're taking over.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Peter Pan versus Ansem Seeker of Darkness.
Ew, get Peter out of here.
You don't like it?
Dorky ass.
What a dorkmeister. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's Ansem. What are we doing?
I like the triple. Is that on purpose that he has 3 pointies?
Okay, sorry, I'm back. It was really important. It was a tarot deck, actually.
Oh, that actually really is super important.
And it's the first Wizard of Oz licensed tarot deck. I'm so excited.
We got to wrap this up so PJ can get to the true event of the day. That's huge for him. God, that's like if they sent me like a lifetime supply of Popeyes.
I was designing years ago. I started designing a Wizard of Oz tarot deck, and then I saw this coming, and I stopped.
Yeah.
Because the choices that they made were all the same ones that I was making. So I was like, I can't do it better.
Yeah. You could though, PJ. We've seen your work.
I couldn't. Although that's very nice of you.
Yeah. All right, round of 32. KH1 Sora versus Sephiroth.
Ooh, Sora.
You know, I was leaning towards Sephiroth.
This is not a Final Fantasy, like...
No, I know, but like, they're here. Like, what are we doing then?
They are here, but, like, his hair... His design doesn't work as well out of context. As a cameo, it works. He's the one-winged angel.
Yeah.
Okay, am I boring you, RGF? I'm so sorry.
That was me, actually.
I can't see your face. You know what? I'm so sorry. You're a real one. You're a goat. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's the problem, and he's turning us against each other.
Yeah.
I know, on purpose.
I'm so sorry. But you know, I don't think it works. I don't think it works. I know that Sephiroth, you know, Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism, angels. I got it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
None of that is really present in Kingdom Hearts, and so those story reasons don't carry over as much, especially because they're not in the plot. So, as a piece of design and iconography, Sephiroth has the more beautiful hair.
Right.
But in terms of the Kingdom Hearts story,
Okay. Well, I feel convinced then. We'll put Sora through.
Jewish people are real in Kingdom Hearts, by the way. Terra is Jewish.
Terra is Jewish. Okay.
That was a huge popular thing online on Tumblr in 2010 because Terra goes, "Oi, you are such a girl," and so it became part of the discourse that Terra is Jewish.
I gotcha. I was like, it's like one of his command board things, Mazel Tov, but I didn't think that was. I didn't remember that.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. All right. Cloud versus Aerith.
Oh no,
That's tough.
I like her curly cues.
I like her hair better too, but Chocobo Cloud, but
I
there
feel
are
like
no
Cloud's hair is
Chocobos.
identical
Yeah,
to
no
Sora's.
chocobos in
It's not.
there's
It's
definitely
identical.
some.
It is not. Oh my god! How is this happening?
This is what happens when you deal with the straights.
It's the same premise.
It's like with vodka saying that Mickey's outfits are just Sora's. Like, that's not true.
Listen, there's no need to compare what my girlfriend is saying to what vodka did.
All we have to do is just agree on the fact that we like Aerith better and then drop it.
I think I agree.
That's fine.
I'm fine with that. Okay. All right, let's drop it. KH1 Riku versus Zigbar. I'm going Zigbar.
I am too. Sure. Oops,
all
Love
Ziggy.
Ziggy Stardust.
Ziggy Stardust.
To Mel. They'll be ecstatic. I'm sorry. They'll be ecstatic.
Will they be?
Mel is a huge Zigbar fan.
Oh, okay. The anti-bio. Demix versus Meg.
I was here for the Megara discourse.
Yeah.
Demix
fits his vibe and his being a musician so well. Like Meg looks better.
At least we know Meg's backstory.
That's true. We know that Meg isn't the Master of Masters.
We know nothing about
Demix. What does it matter backstory-wise? What are we doing? What does it
I'm
matter
just saying.
Here? Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it contributes
I mean, it
to
seems
story.
like this crowd, and by this crowd I mean you two, is heavily reliant, or not reliant, I'm sorry. You hold story context in high regard.
Yeah, DJ does.
I do.
I'm going vibes.
If there is none.
At the start of the stream, which I don't think you were here for.
I was not.
I said I had 3 criteria for my judgment. One is my personal taste over, like, if I like it as a haircut. That's simple. It's vibes. I think most people are just stopping there. 2, character design, like how the hair works with the rest of the character. Like, does it work with the clothing? Does it work with the silhouette? Does it work with the physical features, the color palette? And then 3 is, like, does the hair have a story significance in terms of, like, the character arc? Is there a reason the hair looks the way it does? Is the hair a piece of symbolism in the narrative? So, like, I am taking all 3 of those into account. But as we get further along, parts of them lean a little bit heavier than others because we've kind of gotten past the vibe stage, right?
Right.
So now we really are getting in, like, the nitty and the gritty.
Yeah. I was pushing for Meg hard for the first 2 rounds, but I think I go Demix here. Again, Meg has the better hair, like, in terms of, like, who looks better.
Yeah, but hair is also all that Demix has. So his hair is doing a lot of the heavy lifting because the organization members, you really only can judge them by their hair and how that corresponds with their frame.
Yeah.
I wish that Demix's hair had a cleaner connection to water, the element, not the streamer.
Right.
Water.
I don't know. Water. I don't know. I'm pretty evenly tied on this.
We can pull
because
it.
the vibes are stronger for Meg.
Yeah.
The character design is stronger for Demix in this instance, but, like, not much.
Right. I think people are gonna vote for Meg, but we'll put it to a poll.
I think so too. Everyone's a lesbian, and that's fine.
KH1 Kyrie versus Blonde Rapunzel. KH1 Kyrie.
Ribbonfly, that's a good point. The coats all do have very small differences in the way that they're worn between the characters. But, especially, I'm such a collar person, like COLOR, not COLLAR, that also does a lot of heavy lifting for me. So, like, the black Demix is also a lesbian, you're right, Turtleduck.
Yeah, how can we forget? I'm gonna switch.
What
over
is
to
this bunk render of
I know.
Rapunzel? There you go.
Vodka grabbed it because I think it had the big braid.
Me and I'm a lesbian, and it's fine. You know what? Maybe we should say what we don't want to happen, and then they will vote against it.
I wanted them to win, so
psychology thing. Oh well.
Yeah. We're putting KH1 Kyrie through over Rapunzel, right?
Story significance.
Rapunzel has
her hair is her power.
That's true.
True, but Rapunzel's hair is a small part of the overall Kingdom Hearts story. Kyrie's hair is in the Kingdom Hearts 1. Kyrie's hair has no story other than the fact that it's cute. As a vibe, as a character design, they're on equal footing. But as for what I like more, I like Kyrie's bob, I guess, a little bit more than Rapunzel's long hair.
Has more character.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think it really gets
putting
across
Kyrie
our vibe.
through.
Second,
Kyrie's smile is so goofy.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
Why does she
KH1
look like
render.
that?
These KH1 renders, man, gotta ban them. Cacophony has a very good and also very rude point. Kyrie is also a small part of the overall KH story.
Yeah, she's getting just about as much focus as Rapunzel's hair, so... Esmeralda versus Go-Go.
Oh, Esmeralda.
Yeah, again, we have to, recognize that Go-Go is not even seen like this in Kingdom Hearts, so...
Yeah.
Oh, well, why didn't you say that?
Because Vodka made the bracket, so I don't know. It's just like she doesn't have her hair out.
If you said that when I was arguing it before,
I thought you
would
were
wouldn't
at
have
that point.
voted.
I thought you were already listening by that point. Well, it's too late.
It doesn't matter. She can go through.
Axel versus Olette. I am going Axel on this. Come on. Come on. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's devious.
Yeah.
Like,
What a grim.
you know, the organization members might be judged by their hair, but Axel is all hair. So
Look at this. Look at this Roxas
What
render.
is this? What are we doing?
I don't know why she did it. I would go Cyax over Roxas.
I think I would too, because of the lunar stuff is just more apparent
Yeah.
in Cyax's.
Yeah.
Is he number 10?
Cyax was
No.
seeded 2.
No. Is he organization number 10?
Oh no, he's number 7.
Why
right?
is there an X on his face?
Yeah.
We haven't found out in the story yet.
Yeah.
If I had to
Oh.
guess, I would say that he was branded by Xehanort, or it was a sign of penance for not being able to find Subject X.
Yeah, I think it's a Subject X thing. I mean, that's not what it was at the time, but they're gonna retcon that. Not retcon, but you know, like, look how we talked earlier.
Because he's
Sorry,
Axel's
we're
X.
not on a side thing.
No, you're good. Alright,
No,
we are on the round of 32
What
on
the
the
hell
other
is
side.
Subject X? Subject X is a prominent plot point in Kingdom Hearts 3, which nobody played. Subject X is also probably Scald, so that's another game that nobody played. But yeah, Subject X is a huge plot point that no one cares about.
I care
But
about
it's
it.
gonna
I think
be-
it's neat.
Mark my words, Subject X is going to be a huge plot point in Kingdom Hearts 4 and in Missing Link.
I would hope so. It better be, otherwise we
Marketing.
wouldn't do it. It's a pretty good shot to call, I would say, 'cause it's like, well, when's it going to come up? Kingdom Hearts 5? You know? It has to come
It's
up.
going to happen.
It has to. All right, Marluxia over Joshua, right?
Yeah. Oh, of course. Marluxia's in a really good position. He might win.
He's in a good spot. He's made it to the Sweet 16 with, like, no real
Yeah.
difficulties yet.
Yeah.
We have Larxene versus Naminé.
Oh, no.
I go Larxene.
Namine.
You go
I think
Namine?
nominee.
No, I'm just saying her
Nominee.
name funny.
Oh, okay. You go Naminé, PJ?
Yes.
I have to put it to
What
a
are
poll
those little
because there is
antlers? What are those?
their antenna.
That's what
Oh,
I
wait.
meant.
I think that,
That's what I
I
meant.
think they're supposed to be antenna because of the electricity element
Right.
of her design.
Then I think that's more neat than Naminé.
I just think Larxene conveys so much character. Like Naminé doesn't not, but I think Larxene
Yeah.
is more fun to watch than Naminé, so that's probably
You know what?
factoring in.
I think the antennae. I think they push her over.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, but I really like nominees
I don't
better.
I don't dislike again.
I
If you had to
do.
wear
I like
one,
her hair, too.
yeah, Naminé for sure. I'm not even gonna put it to a poll then because we're in consensus there. All right, Bouncerama KH3 version is playing as we get into the most exciting matchup of the bracket: Volley versus Scald. Two goth icons. I don't know.
Oh.
Fucking
I abstain from
Scold, I
answering.
guess. We going Scold, PJ?
Yeah.
All right. I don't feel anything for either of them. I can't believe Scold is going to the Sweet 16.
When Scald ends up being Ava, Pat, you're gonna eat your fucking words.
I don't care about that. I'm not Keynote. All right?
Yes,
I don't
you
give it. I
Yes,
don't
you
give a
do.
shit. I
'Cause Then
don't.
it's gonna be like, oh, she's so much more interesting now, and she's not just a PNG. Which, by
Well,
the way,
okay.
she's never a PNG.
Right. I say PNG as a insulting term. You know, I'm not. Oh, we have two Ginges. Sorry, I got
Are
sidetracked.
we allowed to say that?
Ginges.
Who's amongst us can say that?
That feels offensive.
Which amongst the three of us is the most Ginge?
It's I mean, I got some auburn in my hair.
Yeah, I think it's
guess.
you. I think it's probably you, then RGF, then me. So I should probably not be using it. I should probably not be saying Jin.
You
or
got
PNG.
nothing.
I got
I
no.
can use all the slurs. Watch. Floaty.
He's like Thanos.
Strelitzia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sigrun.
Are we really sorry?
Not
I'm
really. Not really. Aqua versus Tia Dalma.
Ooh.
I gotta go with the lady mullet.
I guess.
I mean, I just think, like, of all Kingdom Hearts characters, Aqua has one of the most iconic hairstyles. You don't think?
I guess.
I just think it's like her, Sora, like, who's on the Mount Rushmore of Kingdom Hearts hair?
Oh my god.
I think she's on there. I think Aqua. I'm not saying she's a lock for the final four. I just think, like, she's on the Mount Rushmore.
What, like Sora, Aqua, Roxas.
Is Roxas really on there though?
Roxas?
Marluxia?
PJ.
I think Marluxia.
I think Roxas's hair is just so unique in the way that it spikes, though.
Yeah, but, like, are you gonna have two spiky hairs?
They're all spiky hairs.
Not all of them. Not all going in on the spike.
Every hair was drawn with a protractor. What are you talking about? They are all angular.
All right.
If we're
Terra
counting
versus
balls, then
Aurora.
he definitely needs to be on it.
Oh yeah, Xehanort, Master Xehanort. Terra over Aurora.
Now hold on just a second.
She's Slay Queen.
I'm not saying she's not Slay Queen.
I think Aurora has better hair.
Listen, if you guys want to, well, if RGF agrees, then we can.
I like it better as a taste thing. I like
Yeah.
it better as a character design thing, and it does have story significance.
Okay. Sounds like it's Aurora then.
Mhm.
Sorry, Terra folk. I tried. I didn't try very hard, granted.
You did not try very hard.
Xemnas versus Flint. Finally, we get Flynn Rider out because he's made it way too far.
Yeah, goodbye, Flynn.
Alright, Xemnas. Master Xehanort versus Ansem SOD.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think you go Master Xehanort.
I mean, I love Ansem SOD. Like,
I love Ansem SOD too.
I like him.
But I don't know. I'm torn. I'm torn right down the middle.
Alright, Natalie and Bruglia. Is that...
Nothing's fine. I'm all out of faith. Naked on the floor, etc., etc.
Yeah. Let's do a poll then, because
Sure.
I'm going Master Xehanort. Bald is beautiful. Hair versus bald.
no, he is so excessively veiny. No.
I have
But
so
only
much
in
hair.
3, really. Like, in the other games...
What other game is he really in, though?
He's in Dream Drop, he's in Birth by Sleep.
I think he's pretty veiny in Birth by Sleep, though.
Is he?
I also think so.
me
And
check.
if
I
you
feel
watch
he is.
if you watch the secret ending in Final Mix,
Oh, yeah.
those are some 4K liver spots. Like, it is
Yeah.
right there.
But that
Like-
doesn't mean it's bad.
No.
I'm not saying
No.
it's bad. I just think it's not cute.
Yo, remember the BBS render of young Xehanort? Not related to what we're
Oh,
doing, but
the one with like the fucked up face.
Oh my god.
the one that I have up right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's that pose?
I think this has been doctored. That is not the original Birth
don't
by
think?
Sleep. No, this has Dream Drop face over it. The original Birth by Sleep render was messed up. His face was dank.
Well, like, when do you even see him not standing? Like, isn't he just standing?
You
in front of
don't.
the...
You
Right.
don't. They ripped the render, so you were never supposed to see it.
Yeah.
So his original Birth by Sleep render, like you had to rip it to see, and his face is messed up.
Oh, Ansem SOD crushed Xehanort, so...
Hmm.
Alright, that makes me sad, but
The
whatever.
thighs.
The thighs?
His thighs. They
Oh.
crushed him
Oh, gotcha. Thigh bracket?
like a watermelon. They crushed his bald head like a watermelon.
KH1 Sora versus Aerith.
Well, I think we have to give it to Sora, who is not Aerith's son. And,
What?
Push it through.
Is that something?
We don't have time for that. We don't have time for it.
Do I... Is it what I think it is?
We don't have time for
Should I
that.
talk to you on my phone later about it? Okay. Alright,
Is
Sora.
Sora really gonna win? Because that is so unfair.
He's not gonna win. He's
No.
not gonna win.
No, he's not gonna win.
Zigbar versus Demix. I once again am going Demix.
Ooh, I think Zigbar.
That's totally
Man,
honestly. Totally. Oh, should we just two to one?
Ziggy.
2-1 for Zig. All right, you got it.
Ziggy
Is there a reason that his hair is also gray?
I think it's because he's got Xehanort in him and he's aging rapidly. I mean, it's been 10 years since he's become a nobody, so that's part of it. I think he's just older. But between you and me, I also think that there might be a connection between the way his hair is striped and the way that Chirithy has stripes because of the Master and Mushu and all that
He's
stuff.
lying. He's lying, RGF, because it's not just between you and
I mean, I could be sold anything because I know nothing.
he told us
Okay,
2
well,
hours ago.
I also have a bridge.
You have a bridge?
Not a lot of mileage, but a bridge to sell you.
Oh.
It's in great condition.
Yeah. Are we doing KH1 Kyrie over Esmeralda?
Oh no! Yeah.
Oh no! Yes. All right.
But I'll say this: no one is singing a ballad about Kyrie's hair and how horny it makes them.
That's fair.
But they probably shouldn't because Kyrie's 14.
Yeah, that's
so
a good point. That's a good point.
everything's fine.
Yeah,
Although,
Frollo.
I don't think anyone should have for Esmeralda either.
Yeah,
To think of it.
yeah.
What's Esmeralda?
We got this matchup here of Sykes versus Axel.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's tough.
Axel.
Yeah, I lean Axel.
Oh,
Sorry, you're outnumbered.
that is so silly. Silly Billies I'm with right now.
You think it's silly
Ridiculous.
that we put Axel over Sykes?
Yes.
Well.
Okay.
Oh, he's fire.
Can be swayed.
All right, sway PJ.
I don't know enough about Kingdom Hearts to have an argument.
Oh. Well, you sure act like you do. So
I'm at
maybe
a
we should.
disadvantage. No, I do not.
You come in real hot over the Diamond Dust, which was funny because I would have figured someone who hates ice so much would love Axel's hair, but
No, I love ice.
here we are. Right. That meth addiction. Right. Sorry.
Don't talk about her
My
meth
bad.
addiction.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
For the people that don't understand
While I'm
jokes,
down.
she doesn't have a meth addiction. Larxene versus Marluxia.
Oh no.
They
Yeah, it's
both-
tough.
Do I like Larxene better?
What's Marluxia? Just pink? Is that what we're doing?
But it's so voluminous. What's the word for volume as an adjective?
Voluptuous?
Voluptuous.
Voluminous.
Voluminous, that's what it is.
Wow. Okay. I guess Ohio is just slightly ahead.
Slightly ahead of
in
education.
But
Yeah.
see, she's got the antennas and it's yellow, like electricity.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's slick.
Or
which I
like lightning, I guess.
And also, you know what? We are for characters who are only in once, who don't have their multiples. We are taking past hair and future hair into consideration.
Elraina and Lori.
And I have to say, Raina's all the things she said cut is pretty cute too.
See if I can pull that up.
Like with the little wispy bangs in the front. That's also
I typed
cute.
I typed in
And-
Elena.
And Lorium's hair is just a smaller version of the Marluxia hair, which is cute. But I think
It is.
Larxene has just had a better hair story. So you know what?
Yeah. Sort of an upset here, but I think it's Larxene.
I think it's Larxene too. I'm so sorry.
So sorry, Marley. I really expected him to make it to at least the Elite Eight.
Look
But
at that. Look at
I-
that.
I
She's in
feel
tattoo.
convinced.
She's in serious shit. She feels totally lost.
This is a
Like,
reference I'm not getting.
That's yeah, unfortunately. It's fine.
Scold versus Strelitzia. Let's put Scold to bed, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Strelly. Aqua versus Aurora.
Ooh.
I'm going Aqua again. I've had enough of Aurora. I'm bored now.
Kill the mullet. Kill
No,
the mullet.
no.
Kill the mullet.
RGF.
I honestly don't have an opinion.
All right, let's do a poll.
Yeah, let's do a poll. Chat, I'm speaking directly into your ear now.
Pick up a copy of
can't.
Bambi.
You can't let Aqua win.
She's not gonna win. She's not gonna win. I don't
Aqua's
think.
my favorite, and she did win the fashion bracket.
Yeah. She's not gonna
So
win the
I won't be
hair
upset.
He did?
I won't be. She did.
bracket. She did.
Oh boy.
We don't like this
Go
fit?
back and watch.
Who was involved
can
with the
watch it.
fashion bracket?
Me and
What the
PJ.
fuck do you think?
Well, Vodka made the bracket, but
Ooh.
me and PJ were the
You
hosts.
know what? Aqua never would have won if Chain of Memories Mickey had been put in. He would have won,
Would have
but
swept.
Vodka didn't believe in Mickey, so
Yeah. Pretty close vote so far. I think we'll take our next matchup while that levels out a bit. We have Zemnis versus Ansem SOD. I think it's
Ooh.
very obviously Zemnis for me.
Why?
Because, like, when you look at Zemnis, I think one of the first... I mean, granted, again, we have outfits that are varying in complexity here.
first thing
But-
I think is moo.
That's so. But, like, I think of Zemnis' hair as, like, a central part of his, like, identity, whereas I don't think of that with Ansem.
Oh, really? I do with Ansem.
Interesting.
It's
Like
a
the-
long.
But again, Ansem has this whole outfit, so like that also like draws a bit of your attention away from the hair, because it's obviously a focal point with Zemnis, because you know besides
Look at
this
that
coat-
outfit. What do you mean?
well, this he only wears this in the very final fight in Cage
I
2.
know that, but that's the render you have in my face, so that's what I'm
the
going to look
render
at.
that Vodka pulled up.
My boyfriend is playing through 2 for the first time. He beat it. And we got to finals and he went, what the fuck is that outfit?
It's the Moo coat,
He
baby.
stopped what he was doing, like, what is that? So,
It is really random. IMO.
did Ansem still have this cut in his brown robe? I don't think he did. I don't think he did because Riku muses
think
like,
he
am
didn't
I
even
why
have a
he
body.
looks the way he does? Yeah.
Aqua
I
won by
don't think
one
he had
vote
any hair.
against Aurora.
Ooh. Doesn't feel good.
Doesn't feel good.
I think
So-
Ansem. I think I'm throwing my vote in for Ansem, but I know
Okay.
that's not the popular vote.
I'm voting for Zemnis.
So-
RGF can vote, or we can poll it again.
I mean, I was leaning towards Ansem.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm,
Disagree
do you wanna-
heavily.
do you want to poll?
I mean, we have three panelists now. So
You can pull.
no, it's
It
fine.
doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me to just put Ansem through.
Well, it's not for me. It's not strong. Is the problem?
No,
Right.
mine's not either.
Okay, all right, we'll poll it. Ansem.
I just don't see
SOD.
Zemnis that way. I don't think Zemnis
Right,
and then
I
I
don't
think hair.
Right. I don't imagine him as a person with hair.
I don't really know how much it like really connects because in reality, isn't he his nobody? So Ansem SOD is like
Ansem.
Like a
Zemnis
root.
is the nobody of Terra Xehanort.
oh god,
and
never mind.
Ansem SOD is the heartless of Terra Xehanort.
Ignore me.
That's all right.
But you're not wrong. Like they are two halves of the whole.
Yeah, right.
But they. I don't know.
KH1 Sora versus Zigbar. I'm going
Oh,
Zigbar,
no.
baby. Zemnis is
I
crushing
really-
Ansem SOD.
I really love that Sora's hair is a crown,
That is
and
cool.
that just pushes me.
Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah.
I think
is
it's an
that
intentional
confirmed?
design choice.
I think that he's spiky the way he is because it's supposed to evoke a crown.
He's the king.
But the right side's real low.
Well, this render's not
Well, it's-
perfect.
Yeah, it does look kind of like a
All
cocked
right.
crown.
Let me see if I can pull up another Sora render.
It's not a perfect crown. I just think I think that's what that's supposed to be emulating.
I mean, here's his KH3 render. We're not splitting hairs, I guess,
Ooh,
between
Splitting hairs.
1 and 3.
how is that a crown?
It's less
It is.
crown-like here.
If you look at the left crown. It's like supposed to be cocked on his head because whenever he wears a crown in art, like it's always cocked.
It'd
on
be
his
right here, yeah.
He's got a cowlick.
Head. Yeah. You shouldn't talk about Pat though.
Hey, man.
Wait, what?
Don't
I
call me
even
that.
know- don't even-
What'd you call me?
What? I don't know anymore.
Zemnis crushed, so... What's up,
Yeah, of
Jip?
course he
Thank you
did.
for the raid. I
You
am
know
the kind of guy to make a
I
decision by
really-
saying eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I really love Zigbar's hair, but I'm going with Sora.
I am going with Zigbar. So, what do we do?
I don't know, RGF.
I don't.
Look at it.
About his hair.
Look at that.
I think someone's trying to break into my apartment.
What?
Oh no, he's here.
Oh no, who is it?
It's Alex.
Oh. Hi, Alex.
Pat says hi.
We're gonna relinquish your boyfriend soon.
He doesn't care about that.
Oh, okay. Do you have an opinion, RGF?
I don't want Sora to win, so
I promise you, I already know that Sora's not going to win because I know who's coming up, and he's not going to clear that.
oh, what a button nose.
I'm voting for Zigbar.
That's irrelevant to the topic at hand.
I never look at them this close, so I'm noticing
Right.
more detail.
Well, don't look at the Kingdom Hearts 1 render. Look at the remix render. Look at the recoded render. Look at something else.
Look at the material.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can pull up
You can
another
be the
Sora
judge of it.
render. Are you gonna vote, RGF?
Oh,
No.
I say Ziggy.
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's
Oh,
go.
All
Come
right.
on. It's a
All right.
look.
All right. He's not winning.
No, I don't think so either. We have KH1 Kyrie versus Axel.
Axel.
Yeah, get Kyrie out of here.
Why are you guys so far? I think this is her best hair, for the record. I think that Kyrie
That's
KH1.
fine. That's
agree.
fine.
I
All right,
agree.
but-
The red
H1 Kyrie's
color's
great.
cutie patootie. It's iconic for her.
Yeah,
But
bunch of
meh.
Kyrie haters in the chat. All right. Axel. We have over here on the Elite Eight, we have Larxene versus Strelitzia. I think it's Larxene for
Ooh.
me.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
I'm not giving an opinion because I'm outnumbered.
Thank God. Aqua versus Zemnis.
She can't have outfit and hair too.
I think
Aqua's not winning
Zemnis.
here because I don't. Aqua's not winning here because I don't like her mullet.
I think Zemnis.
I don't like the back of her hair. It's weird.
That's the
That's
thing.
what
It's
I'm saying.
moldy.
She's not gonna win, but I don't like the back of Xemnas' hair either. And I didn't want Xemnas to win against Ansem.
Yeah, but the chat was.
I don't want Xemnas to go any further. I don't care what chat says, and I never did.
And that's why we love you.
I don't have a strong opinion on either.
All right, we're
Kyrie should
polling
not
again.
have long. Just throw that out there too. Again.
All right, vote on Aqua versus Zemnis as we take a
How
look
is this
at.
happening? Xemnas is gonna win.
I don't think he's
They're
gonna win.
they're obsessed with the stupid. They're obsessed with the stupid coat. They can't get past that.
They-
And
don't look
also,
at the
they all
coat.
love. They all love Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah. Speaking
Which
of
do you know where you are?
Zigbar versus Axel,
Oh, I guess Zigbar.
I think Axel for me.
I don't have a strong opinion on this one either. Ugh.
Zemnis crushed Aqua in
How did we
the
get here?
poll. Zemnis. I'm going Axel over Zigbar.
I think Ziggy. I feel like. I feel like his hair is more personality, and Axel's is just fire. And I think you can't go off of fire your whole life, you know.
Okay. That's fair. That's poignant, I think. Sad.
Like, get another personality trait.
Okay.
He
Sounds-
also likes ice cream.
He loves ice cream.
Okay. That's not in his hair, though.
What am I
Zigbar is one of the
saying? I wanted
finalists.
Zigbar.
I really didn't
Yeah.
expect Zigbar to be.
That's crazy.
Well, it's
We
Larxene
could've,
versus
though.
Zemnis, and I'm
Larxene.
going. Yeah, I'm going Larxene over
Zemnis?
Zemnis,
Get Xemnas out of here. We're
and
done
then
with it.
I think
okay?
it's. I think it's Larxene is the winner for me,
Larxene sweep. Larxene sweep.
and I didn't.
Larxene sweep.
Women!
Women. I just think like what a fucking do that she's got. They're both great, but what the hell?
It's just
man?
so quirky for her, you know?
so quirky.
No one has that much air in between her hair. In between their hair. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
it's-
Like,
Yeah,
Static electricity is what it is.
like that
That's
is
why
some
it's-
gel.
yeah.
That is some damn gel she's got.
That is there's something about Mary. That's what's happening.
Write the champion in yourself, bitch. Sure, Larxene is our winner of
Sure.
the KH hair bracket.
Happy Women's History Month, everybody.
Happy Women's History Month.
Yahoo!
And Vodka made this. I wonder if in a million years she would have thought that Larxene would be the winner here.
She thought Marluxia was gonna win.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was her co-conspirator instead. Okay. Well, we did it. That was long. That was 3 hours.
Sure was. Sure
Proud of
was.
you, fellas.
Thanks.
I'm glad we didn't do trivia.
Yeah, that would have pushed us way over.
Oh, trivia.
Maybe Blicket knew that we
Oh my
needed
God,
to be. We needed
Oh
to
my
have
god, it's 6:25.
Yeah. If you live in the fairy
Jesus.
tale land of the West Coast, maybe.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Okay.
I wish we were 6:25.
Yeah, well,
Well, we did it.
I don't have anything else to say.
Me neither. I think we've said everything we could ever say about any of this.
Oh god, I never want to do this again.
Yeah, this was tough, but it was fun. Shout out to the toilet moment. That was so funny. Thank you to PJ and RGF for joining us here. Thank you to Vok for making the bracket. Thank you all for hanging out and watching. We will be back on Thursday at 6 for normal BBS, going to Enchanted Dominion and probably beyond, if I had to guess. So stay tuned there. Sly 4 on Saturday. And another bracket a week from today. It's either going to be the Bear bracket or the Kiwi Cage 2 Areas bracket. I'm not sure yet, but it'll be one of the two. All right. With that, you guys have anything you want to plug?
March Caprice is coming. It's happening. Please watch it. Everybody has worked so hard on it. Lots of people in the chat have stuff that's going to be there. Lots of people around have been, contributing to the moderation team and all of that good stuff. Pat and I have a podcast that is coming out during March Caprice weekend. It's called No Sad Face.
Yeah.
You can find out about where it is going to be at nosadface.com. There are links to all the different places. You can watch a little teaser trailer if you want.
It's cute.
Yeah, Pat and I, we dissect a Kingdom Hearts game every episode. We both say one thing that we like about it and harp on that. And then at the very end, if we've been good, we allow ourselves 1 minute of uninterrupted, unbridled hatred about a single aspect of that game. Just for 1 minute, though, as a
Very
treat.
fun. Yeah, as a little treat. Because we are always good. Got any projects for you, RGF, coming up?
Yeah, my project is everyone subscribe to Regular Pat. That in turn helps me.
True.
And then watch March Caprice because talented folks are out there.
Yeah. Magical time.
Yes.
Late
I
March.
will not be participating in March Caprice, but other talented people are.
That's right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Be safe, be kind, be courteous. Take it easy. Bye.
Bye.